You're listening to the syndicated feed of the We Hate Movies podcast. For newer episodes, check out us on any podcast platform. And by the way, we will be in Las Vegas, Nevada, doing 3 live shows this August. We'll be at the Rio in Las Vegas as part of the Star Trek convention, STLV. You do not need convention passes to attend these shows. So if you'd like to attend, Thursday, August 6th, we'll be talking Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Friday, August 7th, Star Trek Generations. And Saturday, August 8th, Star Trek First Contact. All ticket information can be found at remember those? WHMpodcast.com/tour.
Well, folks, we are back from summer vacation, and we're gearing up to start WHM Season 16 next week, if you can even believe that, you guys.
Yes. No, the boxes have to go to the warehouse, Eric. They have to go over to the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're stuck doing inventory,
That's
which
true,
is why
yeah.
we can't record a new podcast just yet. I
Yeah.
mean, this is new enough.
I got to alphabetize these, and one of these days I'm going to get organized. Oh, my God.
I got to spray all these VHS tape boxes for bed bugs.
Oh, yeah, and sticky stains, too.
Oh, dude. If they're coming to my house, the stickiest of stains.
Oh, God. It's just all stick at your house. I don't know how that happens.
Dry. Why doesn't it dry? It should be drying by now. I don't get this.
Why is it still sticky?
Oh my God! Speaking of sticky, you know what the floors at the Overlook Hotel when that blood came out? That's a sticky floor now.
You're not getting that up.
But the cool thing is we're unlocking a Patreon episode for we've done a lot. This was our first WLM when we unleashed that new tier way back when. And I mean, this is like years and years ago, like 20 something or other. Speaking of new tiers, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit, I'm crying.
Do you have the information?
Yes, I do. So we are starting a new $15 tier.
What?
And it is a tier, get this, that is all video. That's right. Not just hearing our ugly voices, but seeing our ugly faces.
How about that?
Is what's going to happen. It is a tier called the Craven. And we're calling that tier, the Craven, because we're introducing a brand new show, which, Steve, I'm going to give it to you. It's a quarterly show. I'm going to give it to you because you came up with the name for it, and I think it's pretty fucking cool.
It is, oh God, I forgot the name.
Well, it's called WHM Scaredy Cats.
Thank you. We were talking about it a lot, and I forgot that we solidified on Scaredy Cats.
That's
Apologies.
right. It is a quarterly video show where we will be doing a full-on show, a full-length show on a 10 years or newer, that is to say more recent, horror film. That's right. We enjoy horror around the WHM Clubhouse, but also horror is huge with our audience. And so we thought, hey, let's put together stuff we like and stuff you like and bring in, a new video model, which will be very cool.
Yes, let's get down in the muck with them, with the horror stuff. You guys love that, and that's the perfect time to announce that on The Shining, of course. I'm excited about this. If you remember our moment shows, this is sort of what that is. We're going to be putting it here. You're going to be able to replay it. You're going to be able to download an MP3 version. You could watch us, your choice.
That's right.
Anything you want, baby.
So yeah, like we said, they will be quarterly, and we're going to get to something in a second. It's another cool video thing that's going to fill those gaps in between the Scaredy Cats episodes. But Steve, the first one, which is dropping appropriately enough, during our Halloween Spooktacular this October. What are we talking about?
We're Zach Kreger crazy, at least, because I enjoyed Weapons quite a bit, and everybody else enjoyed it less than I did, but at varying levels. but we
Good
all
movie.
enjoyed the movie Barbarian.
That's right. Yes. So we're going to basically be doing a full episode, a full show on Zach Cregger's Barbarian, folks. That's coming out in October. And yeah, video. And like Eric said, there will be an MP3 attached so you can take it on the go. But we want to get into new video content. And this is a way that we can do it sort of in advance, which is nice for us timing-wise. But like we said, to cover those months where there's also no Scaredy Cats happening, we're going to be doing another cool video thing. And folks who were hanging out with us a couple weeks ago when we did that video test, this is more the format of that. It is called WHM After Dark. And it is going to be a monthly check-in show where it's basically us doing Ask Us Anything. It's a chat show. We're going to be taking questions. Chris Cabin,
What are you talking about? Aren't we showing Duckman and the Weird Science Show? Aren't we doing that?
No. We're not doing
what are you talking
After
about?
Dark.
Why aren't we?
By the way,
I
it was USA Up All Night, first of all.
Wait, hold on. I think it was After Dark. Hold
Was
on.
it? Anyway.
No, it was USA Up All Night. We talked about it with Gilbert Gottfried. He
Let him
hosted
just fact check that real quick. And then let me also say, we're doing Barbarian as that first Scaredy Cats, but this is also, it's not going to be just WLM, right? Like we're gonna do different stuff. We're gonna mix it up.
Good stuff, trash stuff. And here's the rad little not a hitch exactly, but a nice little bonus thing of Scaredy Cats is that you, the viewer, get to weigh in on the curation. So at the end of the Barbarian episode, we're going to give you 2 movies as options to cover for the next Scaredy Cats offering. And then on Patreon, folks, you're going to get to vote. We'll have a poll up. You vote in the poll which one you want us to cover more. Get people interacting in another way with the programming around here. So that's going to be a fun, crazy element to it. But yes, Eric, to your point, we'll have good stuff like Barbarian. We'll have crappy horror movies too, because why not? We'll talk about everything in between. The only rule is they can't be any older than 10 years. So the reverse of our almost exclusively defunct 10-year rule for We Hate Movies, Scaredy Cats is the opposite of that.
Right. And if you want a sense of this, on our Patreon shop now, there's a shop on the Patreon. You can get our old moment show on Terminator Dark Fate, where it is a visual show and you could watch us do it. You can get that on the Patreon shop now.
You can finally see Eric's beautiful diagram of how a Terminator impregnates a woman. That is, it's a wonderful piece of artwork if you get to see it.
And I do want to be clear, we are doing this After Dark Hangout thing. The first one is September 16th.
There you go.
So you want to sign up. You want to make sure you're ready. You'll get your notifications and stuff, and you can just join that chat. We'll be answering your questions and just sort of virtually hanging out with all of our clothes on, everybody.
That's right.
Everybody
clothes,
has to have all their clothes on.
No. Required.
No.
Okay.
Required is the word you want there.
Sorry, little guy. You're going to stay in the pocket today.
Oh, you're starting with him, huh?
I always start with him. Of course. That's like my third thumb.
Oh, ew.
It's calloused. I use it to look through the mail.
Yeah. You hit it with a hammer comically all the time.
Oh, God, another phone book.
That is more disturbing than the movie The Shining, actually.
Yes, it very much is, but this is an awesome We Love Movies episode from, Eric, what did you say, 2019 this came out?
Oh, my God, October 2019. It is 6 years old? Is that right?
Right. Almost.
Yeah, oh, my God.
Almost that.
Right.
And it's, what we now deemed the before times. So, that'll be interesting. And also, the cruel bitch known as time, I'm sure we all sound way different.
Oh, sure.
Which, doing the show for 15 years, that's going to happen. But even as a time that seems so recent as 2019, which I guess isn't recent at all, but we will sound completely different. But the comedy will be the same. The show will be the same. The movie we're talking about will be the same, which is The Shining. So that's it. Remember, Scaredy Cats on the new Craven tier, WHM After Dark every month, Scaredy Cats quarterly, a full-on video experience from We Hate Movies going on. But until then, enjoy us 6 years ago almost talking about The Shining, directed by Stan Kubrick.
On this month's all-new patrons-only We Love Movies Spooktacular edition.
Ooh.
Man, there are some good sweaters in this movie. It's The Shining. I'm Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadak.
Chris Scabin.
Eric Scheinska.
And we love movies.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
Sometimes that is better.
Zombies have entered the building. They're at the door. They're coming in.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
He's sick for fuck's sake. You've seen one too many movies.
Nah, Sid, don't you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Put the fucking lotion in the bag!
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Love Movies. Thank you for tuning in, as always, and thank you for being the Spooktacular Patreon subscriber that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be a good one for everybody because it's like taking out a nice bottle of wine during the season. It's like,
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
just like, I want to watch The Shining because they're watching The Shining. I hope you all watch The Shining this month.
Absolutely. And this is, of course, from 1980, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Fucking finally, this guy's going to get his just desserts on this show.
Finally.
Long time coming, Barry Lyndon, motherfucker.
Our lost episode on Paths of Glory, sadly. Not here.
And of course, just as a reminder, if you're new to the Patreon subscription service, every full-length bonus app that you get every month now is going to be a We Love movie situation.
And this is the last time we're going to be saying that. You got your little
Yeah, you got-
warning
that's it.
with Golden Eye. Now you got two. That's it.
Wow, Chris Gavin laying down the fucking hammer.
Figure it the fuck out. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I don't have to ask. I know it was no one's first time seeing this movie.
Do you mind if I just set the tone?
Oh, sure. Oh, a good tone setting,
Yeah.
Steve.
But I will say this is the first time I've heard of this director. I've seen the film before, but it was Stanley Kubrick.
Not
The other thing.
but because they are hard.
It's an Italian wedding.
Under the Masonic moon, plans were made by the bankers in the back room.
Yeah, you know what he means by bankers, by the way.
President out of the way and hire Stanley Kubrick.
You weren't kidding about this.
It's such a stretch.
Under the Masonic
Stop before Tim Waits fucking sues us.
Holy shit.
The bankers in the back room. Yeah, I know what that
Okay,
means.
yeah.
I thought that was about to be the mamushka.
No.
We danced the mamushka while
For Jack the Ripper.
yes. While Rome burned, etc.
Yes.
Okay. Steve.
Yeah.
You're very well in tuned with this song. This is a thing you brought with
Sure,
you to the show today.
It's a documentary.
Yeah. Could you explain where
Yeah,
it's from?
That's a documentary called, I believe it's called Under the Masonic Moon, about the faking of the moon landing, which obviously The
By
Shining is all about.
Stanley
Right, it's what it's all about.
Kubrick. Right, because now Danny in this film
Mm-hmm.
at one point wears an Apollo sweater.
Apollo 11 specifically,
Right.
my
so
friend.
it's his confession
Yes.
to having done it.
He's just shoving it in everybody's faces like, I can't believe it. The balls on that Kubrick. He faked the moon landing, and then that's the whole thing.
I know you just said you were watching it, but has everyone seen Room 237, the documentary?
Oh, yeah.
I have a few years ago. I haven't. I didn't rewatch it in preparation.
It's
for
a
this.
Rodney Asher film, I believe. It's so fucking good because people watch it and they're like, "Oh man, that shit's crazy," but you're like, No, it's a movie about like crazy obsessives.
Yes.
It's not like he's not making a statement about The Shining.
No, totally not.
It's like, look at all these fucking weirdos wasting their time.
And everybody's got their own idea about what the hell is going on.
And it's fascinating to watch them, quote unquote, put the pieces together.
Well, it's weird now to watch it after seeing Room 37
Yes.
because I'm starting to look at everything they're saying like, that kind of rhyme. I don't know.
Yep.
It's the thing is, it's a weird movie, like pretty much on purpose. But I mean, like, there's a lot of like unanswered little corridors of the film.
They get into the moon landing stuff in there, right?
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. That's
a little bit.
They show Danny in the shirt, and they also say that room 237. If you look at it the right way, it looks like it's saying moon room or something. And
Come on.
that room is where they faked the moon landing.
I just love the idea that it's like, well, he did a fucking popular science fiction film where it looked good. It'd be like if the moon landing didn't happen and it happened now.
Right.
It'd be like, Michael Bay faked the fucking moon landing. I saw him again.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't you get someone less high profile? Like, I don't know, get like some dude in the CIA that knows how to put a camera in a room.
Yeah, Gary, Agent 47 in the CIA. He used to direct fucking industrial films with George Romero in Pittsburgh.
Exactly. And you could put a bullet in his head right after.
Exactly. Well, or you just wait a little while, fake a heart attack for Stanley Kubrick.
Right. Oh, right.
Once he starts talking too much and making this eyes wide shut
They
film.
fucking put that dog down, dude.
There is a theory going around right now. Chris Cabin, you probably have read this.
About what?
There was like a thread online that the journalist who reported Jeffrey Epstein's death,
Yes.
also mysteriously, because I don't know how journalism works, reported the deaths of Stanley Kubrick, John F. Kennedy Jr., and all these people that might have been quote unquote assassinated.
Interesting.
Whoa.
I do know one fact about Stanley Kubrick's death, actually, to bring it back to The Shining. Shelley Duvall laughed at his funeral. She smoked the world's longest cigarette and laughed at his funeral.
Reads a newspaper, goes over to her fucking record player. A lovely day.
Lovely day.
Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day.
She was famously tortured on the set of this film.
Yeah.
Which helped elicit the performance ? I mean, this was a thing that directors have been doing for a long time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Hitchcock broke down people.
Oh, no, I mean,
Hitchcock fucking nailed women's shoes to the floor, but yeah.
No, but I mean, it's a great. I mean, look, you were about to start the episode, and then I derailed it with Under the Masonic Moon. But
no, we're listen. I was thinking about this when I was rewatching the movie this morning over some black coffee at 9 a.m.
Ooh.
I love when we record on Wednesdays because I work from home and I can watch the movie in the morning, and it feels like a real job.
Oh,
here.
sure, yeah.
No, but I was like, how the fuck do you do a WL or HM episode about a movie like this? That's just, I mean, I think this might be, one of the biggest movies we've done. I mean, we did a lot of big movies in like the previous WLM.
Sure. It's a Wonderful Life or whatever. AFI shit, as we call it.
AFI shit. Yeah, exactly.
AFI shit as well.
This is a thing where it's like, we don't have to really explain too much of the movie.
No, totally.
Everybody knows what's going on here. So I'm fine talking about stuff on the periphery as well, because it's all part of it.
But if you're a young person who stole your parents' credit card to sign up for this Patreon, first of all, thank you.
Yeah.
Second of all, if you haven't seen The Shining, stop right now, watch it, come back, press play.
This isn't one of those, like, I'll just listen to what they have to say about it, then I go check out that movie. You just got to check out that movie, man.
But there's a difference. Like, Forrest Gump, that's AFI shit. It's a Wonderful Life is the AFI shit. This is that dank AFI shit. This is the stuff that's actually good that's on the AFI list. It's pretty rare.
Yeah.
It's made about 20 actual good movies on
Right,
there.
because the AFI list is like number 1, Forrest Gump. Number 59, The Shining.
Well, I think it's one of those things. If you are to work at the AFI in some capacity, like you have to have a tattoo that says like, I love movies. Get your popcorn. Keep it nice and safe at the movies.
Boomer or bust too. They don't hire any young people there. I'll tell you that much.
We open on this awesome helicopter shot, dude.
Copter shots. I love it.
This is one of those movies where like it starts and you're like, oh yeah, I'm watching The Shining. It just sort of happens.
Yep.
And like the movie is dread. Like it's full of dread. The score is like so overpowering and like
right out of the gate. Too.
Yes. But even in my house, I'm like, oh, I'm like rubbing my hands together. Here comes The Shining, baby.
Because it's a like a good one's coming.
Yes.
Also, this reminded me. I'm looking up the date just to be sure here. Just hold on one sec there. Yeah, you know what? 1981. Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead.
Oh,
because the opening when we're flying, they attach the camera to this helicopter and whatnot, and they flew over the water. There's like a piece of like driftwood or something like in the middle of this lake or whatever.
Yeah.
Very much reminded me of the opening of Evil Dead.
It's like a ghostly presence that's kind
Right.
of drawing Jack to this hotel.
Right.
It just started making me think if Kubrick was actually bullying everybody on the set, like even the helicopter rider was like, "You're a shitty fucking pilot. You're a shit pilot. You understand that? Get back up there."
Oh man, I better fly this helicopter extra good now that Stanley Kubrick yelled at me.
Exactly.
Well, what was the thing?
World War II veteran, like it's like 1980.
Geez, I flew over Normandy, but that was the worst job I ever had working for Stanley Kubrick.
But you know what? To his credit, I did a better job that day because I was a little scared of little Stanley.
I forget because I was just reading this on the Tribune. Because Kubrick, not just in this movie, with everything, he did very famously like dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of takes about everything.
Yeah.
And I guess Scatman Crothers fucking hated being in this movie because there was one scene where he had to say a line 100 times. And whatever the next movie was that he was in, do you remember the movie?
I don't remember the movie, but I remember the director. It was Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
who's
yes.
like a one and done kind of a guy.
Yeah, and he's like started crying because he was so thankful to just do like a take or two and be done with it.
And I mean, like, it gets results. You know what I mean? Like, this movie, it is immaculate. It's like,
it's true.
Completely concentrated coffee, like delicious coffee.
One of the things I love at the start of this, by the way, and it's just so weird because you don't see it, I think, placed anywhere else in this movie. Just the neon blue font of these credits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck, is that sexy?
It's lovely.
It's also like everyone in the movie gets their own opening credit. Like, I literally, like, it's a pretty small cast to begin with, but like everybody's in there.
One name at a time rolling by. I love the respect.
I completely forgot about Tony Curtis, and then I was just like, "Holy fuck, Tony Curtis!" Now I remember.
Not Tony
Curtis.
Tony Burton.
Tony Burton.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was in The Shining. I had to do 100 takes.
Yeah, I was in a bear suit. Don't ask. Listen, the less said about the bear suit, the better.
You know what I noticed about the bear suit this time around?
I think we are simpatico on this.
So I have the Blu-ray.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen this movie since I got my bigger TV. Also, by the way, the fucking crazy sound bar that I have now, the score was out of control.
Oh, no.
But the bear shot, dude. Did you notice the guy's ass is
Oh,
hanging out?
This is the first time I ever noticed
I
it.
never noticed cheeks.
Oh, dude,
cheeks.
He's ready for action.
Oh yeah, he's always had that ass out. But what I was more struck by was the face the other guy was making.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, did you take the wrong turn?
Sorry.
Like, just like, oh, sorry.
We're going to get there, but I have a fan theory about those ghosts. Because this is a ghostly hotel, as we know. It's
Right,
it's
haunted hotel.
Full of haunted ghosts.
Right.
And like at the end of the movie, everything goes crazy. It is hilarious. That's the first thing that lets you know everything is wrong. Is like a dude in a bear suit is blowing a guy in a tuxedo. But I think that, like,
I guess, by the way, first of all, do we know for a fact that it's a dude?
I think it's a gentleman.
Yeah, I just assumed.
Yeah, I guess I always assumed. Maybe it's, correct me if I'm wrong. But
That looks like a hairy ass sticking
Yeah,
out.
it's
I
not-
don't know. That doesn't look.
It might be one of those Cottonelle bears. Because
my honey's clean.
yeah, it's clean because he took the flap out and let the cheeks fly.
Coveralls that don't quite cover all.
There's all these pictures, 1921, this ball, that ball, all this stuff.
Mhm.
What if they were just two, the implication is like, oh, these are two guys or two people that hooked up and then died in the hotel. What if, guy in the bear suit died in 1948, guy in the tuxedo died in like 1969, but they met each other and fell in ghost love.
Fucking in
that's-
the afterlife.
That's beautiful.
That's kinda
That's
beautiful.
really
This is-
beautiful.
I'm glad you're bringing this fucking ghost of girlfriends past energy to the Shining.
No, that's like my ultimate fantasy though. Like being a ghost, I
Really?
can finally go find Jane Wyman.
You're just at the never-ending bar, the ball
Sure.
that's always on. You're
Yep.
like, yeah, see, No, I've been looking at that guy in that bear suit. It's kind of give him in the. I think. Oh, you think he likes you? He might.
Do you
talking
think
to
that was
Dracula? Who's there?
Do you think the Overlook hosted like a furry convention and that dude like fucking drowned in the tub?
The world's first furry convention
It was
at the
invented
Overlook
there.
Hotel.
It was invented there by the devil.
By Dracula and the devil.
My question is now, is ghosts having sex with ghosts? You'd think that'd be the safest sex
Oh, of
there
course,
is.
yeah.
Sure.
But
Ectoplasm.
The ghost babies.
maybe that's how the demons are
Oh,
launched upon the earth.
That's also possible,
listen,
depending on if it's a blood moon or not.
Right.
If we learned anything from our fucking Twilight commentaries,
right.
monsters can procreate.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
So you got to be careful. You got to have your wits about you when you're in a haunted hotel.
That's the thing. It's like you're like, oh yeah, I'm a ghost now. I can have beautiful unprotected sex, and then all of a sudden you're raising a Slimer.
Oh man, baby Slimer.
That's how he got started. A guy in a bear suit gave a guy in tuxedo a blowjob, and then 6 months later, because it's different, a Slimer came out of the dude's junk.
Oh, it is different, isn't it?
And then the guy in the tuxedo clearly had ghost herpes afterwards.
definitely.
They're just pissing out a full Slimer, hot dogs and all.
But then the problem is if you hook up with somebody at your ghost, that's somebody that you're serving eternity with.
Right.
If it goes south, it's like, oh, is that
That's
Barry over there?
Yeah.
Barry the bear. Shit. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let him go to this party tonight.
That means, though, the move is
Yeah.
if you plan on becoming a ghost and getting in a relationship with another ghost at the place that you're haunting, you better make sure it's a fucking huge hotel like the Overlook.
That's
so you can be
true,
like,
yeah.
all right, you know what, Gary? You stay in the West Wing. I'll be over in the Gold Ballroom,
Can you believe he dumped me for Lovely Party, isn't it, guy? Can you believe it? What has that guy got that I don't got?
A bleeding skull.
Oh, he's been through all of them. Ghosts, walls, doors.
Bear suit guy, I found your account on Ghost Ashley Madison.
Ghostly Madison.
Oh, aren't you glad we're doing this movie?
You got your $5. We're done.
Yeah,
No,
so-
all right.
Life's over. Have an affair.
See it. Goodbye.
It's over having a bear.
So one of the most spooky moments from this film is right up front, dude. Jack Nicholson on a job interview.
Oh yeah, man. But
Man.
this performance is so great. And I mean, this is what Stephen King famously hated this movie. It's like his least favorite adaptation because it takes so many liberties, and it's a Stanley Kubrick movie. It's not Stephen King's The Shining.
Correct.
It's Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. But like Nicholson, and he hated Nicholson because like the idea is like, oh, Jack Torrance you're supposed to like feel for him and then like watch him go crazy. But Nicholson's like seething with rage this entire time.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite Nicholson performances. Like in top 3, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's playing like he is putting all of himself into it, but like you don't feel he's not cool at all.
You're
like
not
not even a little bit.
It's not like fucking As Good as It Gets, where he treats Helen Hunt like shit, and then you're supposed to be like, oh, that guy is all right.
Well,
You
see,
know what
he
I mean?
treats Helen Hunt like shit in that movie, but he does that fucking cool thing where he moves his eyebrows and the sunglasses fall down. Like, that's pretty fucking cool, and it forgives a whole lot.
Exactly. But this movie, you're like the entire time, like, this guy's a fucking asshole. Like in this job interview, I don't know how he gets this job.
And it's amazing because you, the viewer, can see right through it. Like the way he's answering these guys, like, I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like he's kind of just being like shittily, toxically sarcastic the whole time.
Right.
And these two other dudes don't see it, I don't think.
It's like he doesn't hold the opinions he's saying, but he's overdoing it to get the job.
Yes.
Like, I love it.
Yes,
I
that's
love it,
exactly what it is.
I think they can tell, but they're scared to not give him the job.
Yeah.
Because they know what could happen. Because you notice how at the very end they're like, oh, by the way, there was a murder that happened here. We don't want that happening again. Could you not do that, please?
I love this delivery. The guy's just like, listen, I got to tell you this. I think his name is Allman.
Allman,
It's like, just down. They didn't tell you in Denver? Okay, I'll tell you. A couple of years ago, we had a little thing, and guy killed his face. And it's just like the way he says it's
so
like
matter
the
of
toilet
fact.
leaks. You know what I mean? It's like, no, if you got to jiggle the handle. It's like, he cut them all up.
He wants the job so bad he acts like it's a good thing too. He's like, oh, I can't wait to tell my wife, she's a confirmed ghost story and horror film addict.
Oh, right.
She'd love it.
Dude, that's classic job interview 101, dude. Take a negative and just turn it into a positive. He's thinking on his feet. I think also, because they don't mention anything about it, it's possible he's the only person that applied for this job.
Probably.
Everyone else is like, I got to do what, where, for how long? Probably will definitely be snowed in and stranded. No, thank you.
He's coming from Vermont, and everyone around there has read the newspaper. So no one wants the job.
In the book, there's an awesome thing where he finds like a scrapbook of like the fucking sordid history of the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
You see it in the film briefly. He's like got it out on the big table where he's writing, but it's never acknowledged. But that's like, he gets that after he's already taken the job. Everyone in Boulder's like, oh yeah, the Overlook. Yeah, don't go up there.
My question is, so he says, yeah, my wife's a confirmed horror story addict or whatever. Like, is that true? Or like, because there's no scene where he goes back, Wendy, you're never going to believe it. There's been a fucking triple homicide where we're staying for 5 months. We hit the big time, baby.
I don't think he ever tells her.
No, but that's why I think even more, he might just be making that up, turning a negative into a positive to get this fucking job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were stacked up. Oh, that's interesting. With an axe. Chopped them up with an axe. That's interesting.
Sure,
cool.
I've got caretaker experience. I'm from Vermont. I watched Bob Newhart's Bread and Breakfast for a whole winter.
Oh, stacked up. Oh, I have a son and he loves Jenga.
We're intercutting this interview scene with we get Shelley, Duvall, and Danny. They're just watching TV.
There's an establishing shot of their Colorado apartment complex, which I never noticed before.
Yeah, totally.
It means nothing. It adds nothing, but it's just, again, just sometimes you rewatch these great movies that you've seen 1,000 times and you like hear or see something you haven't before. And I was like, what? That's not the hotel. And then when they cut into the apartment, I was like, oh, it's the complex.
Right.
Never noticed that establishing shot.
You
before.
probably also never noticed that establishing shot also reveals that JFK was killed.
Oh, right.
Conspiracy.
Right. Well, because there's a grassy knoll right in it. You know what you do see in this scene? It's Shelley Duvall and the boy watching TV, like Steve said, and he's eating a sandwich. And did you guys notice the crazy thing that was happening with Danny's sandwich?
Here we go.
It was just a sandwich made at home that wasn't cut in half. What a bizarre thing to do to a sandwich.
You know what?
Did you watch the rest of the movie, Steve, or did you turn it off right there?
I was close. You know what? That just tells you that fucking it's Stanley Kubrick, the master of himself.
That tells you it's a troubled home.
Exactly. He's just letting you know that she is so fucking distraught about this abusive relationship. The son's got problems. She's too nervous to even cut a sandwich in that household.
Yeah, I mean, Steve, my wife is firmly on your side.
Thank God.
Amy, she was just like, she was trying to give me a sandwich the other day, and she's like, oh, I bet you don't want it fucking cut.
Slam.
She's all about cutting. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it that way. It was good.
It's a good cut sandwich.
Then after that, another time I tried it uncut.
Oh, yeah?
And I think you might be onto something.
Okay.
But
it's a little
just seems like a lot of effort.
Also, though, I think with the diagonal cut specifically, you can shove more of it into your mouth.
Yeah,
one time
totally.
You take it from the side.
So she's just
that bear guy was doing that too.
That's what got the other ghost interested. Look at that guy. Oh my
Look
God.
at him fucking eat that sandwich.
You know, since we're ghosts, you can kind of just cut your dick in half and I can just fucking house half of it.
So, Bear Man, do you want your dick with crust or without?
Oh, man, my ghostly bifurcated dick. Extra crust, please.
Crust is foreskin, I think.
Yes.
But so she's like, oh, I think Shelley Duvall is flat out great in this movie.
She's so great in this movie. She's great in everything.
By the way, did you know? So this movie was poorly received when it first came out.
Right.
Weirdly. It was nominated for 2 Razzies.
How are we still talking about the Razzies after they nominated Stanley Kubrick as worst director?
It was her and him, worst director, worst actor, as Shelley Duvall. I'm like, get the flying fuck out of here, Arnold W. Raspberry.
That's really terrible.
And so but she's just like, oh, are you excited, Doc? We got gotta have a whole hotel to ourselves. And then he starts. Even we've eaten this fucking uncut sandwich. Like, I'm not excited, Mrs. Torrance. It's me, Tony. And this is Shelley Duvall. It's not your fault, Wendy, but you got to cut that shit right out right now. Be like, listen, we're not talking. No, Tony's not real. I don't respond to Tony.
Wow.
We don't do this. We're not doing this in this house.
You know, what with, you know, me not having children, I'll never have to deal with this. But the idea of like, when your kid is all like, oh, I have an imaginary friend. Like me personally as a child, I never had one. My brother and sisters never had one. How do you handle that? Can you just cut it off like that? I feel like that causes like a psychotic break.
You're building yourself an Ed Kemper there.
It's just going to make it worse, I feel. I think you're right, because then suddenly Tony's a fucking demon that's going to like, go get the butcher knife and stab mom.
An imaginary friend, the one that would really like, I would have to like bite my tongue pretty hard is, he's a little boy that lives in my mouth.
That's the thing, Chris. That's exactly right, because it's not just here's my imaginary friend next to me. This motherfucker's in my mouth. And when the doctor comes later in this scene, as we cut back and forth between the apartment and the hotel interview, the doctor's like, oh, if you were to open your mouth, could I see Tony? And he's like, no. And she goes, why? And he goes, because he fucking hides in my stomach. Oh, Lord.
And this doctor.
Bullshit. Open up, kid. Let me see this kid.
You know, that bear had a boy hiding in his mouth.
I think this is just 1980. Thank you, Eric.
I have a tuxedo man in my mouth.
He's dressed for a formal occasion.
He's the well-dressed man that lives in my mouth. No, but
this bespoke gentleman who sits on my tongue.
He's up on the teeth.
The thing about Tony, by the way.
Sure, yes, please, Tony.
Tony is attempting to protect everybody.
Yes.
That's why when he grabs the knife and whatnot, he's not threatening Shelley Duvall.
No.
Tony's trying to send the warning signs out here.
Here's a knife.
And by the time he grabs the knife, Tony's like, I fucking told you, and now a dog is sucking a dude's dick.
But Tony is also a coy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because
well, you got to play it cool. You're living in someone's mouth.
Danny's talking with Tony, and he's like, what are you hiding, Tony? I don't want to tell you. You're me. Why don't you just say it? I don't want to do it.
Are we on password right now?
Yes, we are, Danny. You get 5 questions, Danny.
So I
can't use the actual word. It's got to be in the clues.
I never read the book, but I was reading a little today on this that apparently it's him from the future.
Yeah, he's Dr. Sleep. Apparently, speaking of what,
I had never.
It's not in the movie, obviously.
No,
you just never know who Tony is.
Yeah.
And I didn't get that far. I'm reading the book now, but I didn't get that far yet. Spoiler alert. No, but so he's like, show me what's wrong, and then he has the flash of the amazing blood in the hall, elevator blood
doors,
elevator.
Yeah.
He passes out. This doctor interviews him, and she goes through the whole thing, finds out about Tony, lives in his stomach, lives in his mouth, all this stuff. And then she just goes in the next room. She's like, oh, it's perfectly fine. It's totally normal. Oh, your kid just passed out. That happens. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Oh, he's got an imaginary friend that lives in his mouth. That's fine.
What's insane?
It's like total 1970s kid doctor.
The kid doctors might as well put a cigarette out on him.
But that's what, first of all, I was shocked that doctor turned down Shelley Duvall's offer of a cigarette,
Yeah.
by the way. That happens. But it's a weird, she's like, you know, Mrs. Torrance, it is just the damnedest thing with kids. Sometimes these things just happen and you have no idea why. And you're like, no, you're the fucking medical doctor, lady.
Look, back in the day, we would have done more for him if we could put cocaine back into medicine. Then we could deal with Tony.
Well, I guess that's the thing is like, you know, nowadays, I'm a Dave Chappelle special. No, but nowadays, you know, they'd give him some sort of medication, blah, blah, blah. Now it's just like, in fact, that's like, he'll grow out of it or he won't, or he'll kill himself. I don't know.
Well, I guess it's a damned if you do, and it's a damned if you don't, Steve, because at the same time, it's like, oh, cool, this kid isn't over-medicated and addicted to pills. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, but then, yeah, exactly. It's all over the place.
So he can grow up to be an adult and battle the psychic vampires and all the stuff that's going on in Dr. Sleep.
So, I mean, like, he gets, unless we've got more to say about the job interview itself, I don't think we do.
I don't think so.
Although his outfit's great. I think what nails this interview is this amazing tie he's got. It's one of those square ties.
I like those square ties.
It's like a knit tie, right?
It's like a knit square tie.
Knit tie. Yeah, they're not too bad.
And he's got like a tweed jacket.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It's a very nice vibe.
I'm outlining a writing project. And,
5 months of peace and quiet's just what I need. But also 5 fucking months. That's some winter, man.
Well, it's interesting. So I love the window of time that the season for the Overlook is.
Yes.
May the 15th is when it starts up, which is rad. It's the day before my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Right? And then it ends the day before Halloween. And I'm thinking, Mr. Ullman, man.
Devil's Night.
What is the problem with wrapping up shop on 11/2? A fucking kick-ass Overlook Hotel Halloween ball?
Honestly, we've tried to have some Halloween balls here, but the ghosts get all crazy about it. Bad guy gets very excited. He gets all excited about you don't want to be here on Halloween.
You don't want to step on their day.
I really think that's it. I think that's it. It's just ghost crazy.
But I was bumming because when I was paying attention to the dates this time when he said that, because I guess I was watching this for the show, so I was like, you've seen this 100 times. Now you really got to fucking strap in.
Def.
When he said the dates and everything, and I thought about that, and I was like, oh fuck, cool. We're gonna get a night in this hotel for Halloween, and then it's like, boom, a month later. I was like, no, now it's Thanksgiving.
No. You don't want to be doing that. Bath lady gets really drunk, starts hitting on everybody,
just touching asses,
will not stop even when you ask, and she smells. I'm gonna be honest with you, even as a ghost. Maybe in corporeal form, she was maybe a better smelling lady, but
and listen, on Halloween specifically is the only night the dragon makes an appearance. Like it's stunning to look at once, but honestly, you do not want to be here every October 31st. A dragon comes out of the gold room. I don't know. What do you want from me?
And you wouldn't think that a dragon would be the xenophobe, but
Chinese flap wings, flap wings, flap wings.
The last thing I want to touch on for this sequence known as the interview, I tried to write down all of the things, by the way. So for the interview, and again, this just goes to the fact that the Razzies are a fucking joke and should have gone away a long time ago. The nomination of Shelley Duvall specifically, and I want to point out in this scene where she's talking to the doctor.
Yes.
And
that's right.
She mentions, he had an accident. And so the doctor asks her, what happened? And this movie, it's a Kubrick film, obviously, so you're going to have a lot of these, but this movie has a lot of incredibly orchestrated long takes. But this long take is just on Shelley Duvall. It doesn't move as she just tells this entire story. It's incredible.
Yeah.
She's incredible in this movie.
No, because it's basically her telling the story about, and it's terrible to watch because it's clearly this woman has been broken down. Like she's in a really fraught emotional state, and she's very much like, oh, it's just trying to pretend it's normal. Like,
it's just one of those things.
Yeah, you grab a kid 100 times. One time you rip his arm out of his socket. My husband said he'll never drink again. It's like, yeah.
Now you mentioned the never drink again, and I just want to ask you guys this now in case I forget it later, because there was a time inconsistency. So she says, and he hasn't touched a drop since, and that was 5 months ago.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking
and then Nicholson also at one point mentioned something about 5 months on the wagon, blah, blah, blah. At another point, though, when he's talking to Lloyd, and he's talking about the experience, oh, she'll hang that over me, blah, blah, blah. And he says, that was 3 goddamn years ago. And
really?
And so Shelley Duvall says that once that happened, he apologized and said he wasn't going to touch another drop, and then says he's been sober for 5 months. So what is that? What is the 3 year? What is he yelling about?
I think this is just Kubrick playing around with the effects of the house on people, because there's also
time ceases to be a real thing.
Well, or that it's just a different world, that his sense of time is gone. Because another thing that I noticed is that in the beginning, the guy who chopped up his family, they refer to him as Charles Bradley.
Grady.
But no, at the beginning it's Charles, and then they talk. Then they say Grady.
Grady's the last name.
No. I'm saying it's Charles
Delbert.
Grady, and then it turns
becomes
into like
Delbert.
Darby.
Delbert.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Delbert
right.
Grady.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I
That's
think it's just,
that's a good that's a good catch if that's true, because I didn't even remember the Charles. I just remembered the Delbert.
It could be a thing where like Ullman is just misremembering.
This also might just
the
be
dude.
like Kubrick, like confessing to all these other like
right.
space crimes, Illuminati.
He
stuff.
filmed the assassination of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Exactly.
Of course.
it's all there. I mean, you
He
just gotta
filmed
watch.
it. They never released it. But it was a fucking.
And
great,
they
great
shelved that project.
So they're driving up to the hotel.
Closing day.
Closing day. He's driving to the hotel, and more cool helicopter shot stuff. And this is when we're talking about the Donner Party. And again, like Jack Nicholson is grabbing at this wheel, white knuckling.
Dude,
it.
he's gonna pull this wheel right off the steering column. He's so fucking furious.
Because the kid's like, Danny's like, is this where the Donner Party was? Or I think she asked.
She mentions it.
Because she's a
He's
ghost
like,
story addict. Yeah.
No, I think there was a bit more Weston or whatever, like Weston Sierras.
And then
the thing that does it is Danny asks, I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jack Nicholson, I imagine, just says, why don't you eat the fucking boy in your mouth?
He said, well, then you should have eaten your breakfast. So I
Yeah.
guess he wasn't eating breakfast that day.
But like, yeah, Nicholson's right. Eat your breakfast, you stupid idiot.
It's good dad mode. Like that, you're teaching this kid the ways of learn the ropes, kid. Eat
Dude,
breakfast.
we do it with our dog. You put the food down in the morning. If she doesn't eat after 20 minutes, you fucking take that up. I'll see you at 5 o'clock, lady.
And so he's like, yeah. And basically, the kid's like, well, what's cannibalism? And he goes through it. And then Shelley Duvall's like, oh, Jack. And he's like, it's okay. He watched it on the television. He's like, I'm going to fucking turn this car out.
Danny says that he knows what
Yeah.
cannibalism from television.
Yeah.
But this is also like Stephen King, like apparently disliked Jack Nicholson in the role because he was too crazy before he gets to the
At the
hotel.
jump, right? It wasn't
Yeah.
like you see a man like, broken down by the hotel's effects.
Exactly.
Right.
But I could see both arguments because this is like, he's always been there. He's always meant to be there.
Right.
And that's why he's crazy from the start.
That's a really good
And I would say also, if you noticed a couple of the suggests that Mr. King had, one of which was John Voight. You think you're going to get any fucking better result there? That guy was born pissed off.
And then you got fucking Cue the Winged Serpents, Michael Moriarty. All right.
Yeah.
That
You know what,
guy's
Michael?
fucking terrible.
I like Michael Moriarty on two things: Cue the Winged Serpent and Law and Order.
Yeah.
You know what neither of them are? Major motion pictures.
But also when Stephen King had his way, he fucking cast Steven Weber in the role.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? You lost your ticket.
We should talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
The television adaptation.
You know what you should put in here is you should have a bunch of kids masturbating in front of a fake turtle that they knew from another dimension.
You want to change my story so much? How about someone fucking flicks a bean in front of a turtle? How about that? You think that's fucking great, you genius?
An interdimensional turtle. Sorry. Your artistic vision.
Can I tell you something? Just because we're recording this the ass end of August, it's not out yet. Chapter 2. You seen these ads for this?
Yeah.
Where they're like building up Bill Hader here
Yeah.
as like giving the greatest performance ever captured by a motion picture camera.
It's kind of weird.
If you look at it though, it's really tiny for a reason. The fucking credit, it's like at so and so.
They'll
So
do
like
that.
somebody just saw a fucking test screening, tweeted that, and it was like, oh my god. And like, I have no ill will against Bill Hader.
Bill Hader's incredible, but
I
like,
love Bill Hader, and he's probably great in the movie. But like, they are. That fucking quote is all over these new reads.
And
Like,
James McAvoy's like, oh man,
Yeah,
I'm pretty good in the movie too, guys.
seriously.
Bill Hader is the best fucking movie star of this generation. Leslie Hader.
Leslie Hader.
Elderly. So you get
His wife's Maggie. What's her face? She does
Not
stuff.
anymore.
Oh, was really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
It is.
Oh, now I'm sad. But now Hader's on the market. But I'm not. Damn it. Well, I guess I'll just go see It 2 and watch the second birth of cinema happen.
So we get to the hotel. We're going around a little bit. We're introduced to we see the gold room for the first time, and
I just, it's weird, and maybe it just reminds me of our disastrous show at the Los Angeles Podcast Festival. I love an empty hotel ballroom.
Yeah.
Disastrous.
Well, it was a great show,
Yeah.
but I mean, come on. Don't sell tickets that way.
Yeah, don't sell tickets that way. And also, like, what was really unsettling about that performance is we were doing a We Hate Movies episode in a ballroom that once hosted the Academy Awards, and
at like 3 p.m.
At 3 p.m. and it fucking felt like 3 p.m. with the amount of people that came in.
Yeah, but that's what I was reminded of the show. I was like, look at this grand empty ballroom.
Did anyone else, when we were doing that, it was a Constantine episode, anyone else that noticed that bear that was making eyes at everybody?
I did.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah. That
Did anyone see the boy in my mouth?
anyone see?
And I will say that for the folks that were able to show up for that show,
Thank you.
it was a good time.
It was.
And it was a good audience.
We released the episode. It's a funny episode.
But don't sell tickets.
No, do that.
Anyway.
The last LA Podfest. And they...
I think that's true.
And they wound up... So they wound up... They're in the Gold Room. This is when Ullman very specifically is like, oh, you know, I think Shelley Duvall said, we could have a real good time in this room. And
right.
Like, well, you're gonna have to bring your own booze because we take it for insurance reasons. We remove it, and then it's like, yeah, we don't drink. You know what I mean? And he says we don't drink, and Shelley Duvall's like, well, I kind of like a glass of red wine every now and again. I mean, like I can
dun dun dun.
And also, what's the green situation? You know what I mean?
That's a great question. You're in Colorado. You get that Rocky Mountain high.
You're a writer. She's chain smoking anyway.
I'm thinking you don't get to see inside that medicine cabinet. I'm thinking pills. This stinks of pills.
Stinks of pills.
Also getting the whole history of the hotel from this guy, which is pretty unsettling. Like how construction started in like 1907 and finished in 1909. Oh, by the way, it was built on an Indian burial ground. And they had to repel Indian attacks.
Dude, that is the fucking craziest detail this dude drops. Oh my God. It's like, yes, while this place was being constructed, there was a bit of delay. What with an attack on the construction site?
They were like, it's a haunted ground. The ground is sour, this and that. And we're like, oh, we're building a hotel here, people.
Hey, do you have any other tragedies or mass murders? Well, actually, Richard Speck stayed here in the late 1970s, and
they killed the construction workers. Well, we'll just keep building it. Get more out here.
You know what? Just bury them in the walls. Nothing wrong ever happened doing that.
Just add as many ghosts as possible.
It's kind of a great thing. Like at the start of the tour, like they come to fetch Nicholson and like they've eaten breakfast in the lobby and the shot is just Shelley Duvall's nowhere to be found. And Jack Nicholson's just sitting on this chair with like plates all over the place and like cold eggs and cups of coffee. Looks like he had himself a nice little solo feast.
And then he goes, oh, my son found the games room. And he's already furious at this kid.
Fucking furious for this kid just having a good time.
This games room, by the way, looks like a VFW hall.
It
it's like shoddy, weird, like the whole place is immaculate, but this has got like this like weird like wood paneling. It looks disgusting.
Why does it look like Ned Flanders' basement?
Exactly, the rumpus room or whatever. And it's got a pool table and like a dartboard.
Yeah,
and it's like that's the fucking games room.
And then just like a bunch of posters of people skiing, even though they explicitly say they're not open during ski season.
That's all part of the cover up. That means the moon landing.
Fuck, you're right.
And this is when we meet the girls.
Yes.
And this is how you know. Yeah, like you were saying, Steve. Sorry, this is the first shot of the twins.
Yes,
they're in the games room,
which is also a weird trick of time and everything else because they're referred to as twins. But earlier in the story, when Ullman's like, "Yeah, Grady killed this," yeah, he had two girls with them 8 and 10, so they're not fucking twins,
right? Yeah,
they're
they just dress the same.
Yes,
but this is how you know you're dealing with a supreme haunt. An early morning haunting sighting?
Oh, dude, yeah, exactly.
Fuck, when they're coming out, when you're still serving eggs, holy shit, this place is evil.
Danny could have flipped out there.
Yes.
And made sure they didn't stay. I'm sure he would have gotten beaten.
Within an inch of his life.
Tied up in the hotel.
It's a high risk, but you're bringing up a great point. That's something I thought about also, which is, listen, and when you're in these situations, to preserve, the relationship, the family, the friendships, whatever's going on with the people you're in the haunted house with, everybody admit to seeing what you're seeing from the jump.
There's two things we need to do in these situations. One, constant communication. What have you? How was your shower? Oh, there was blood in it. Oh, weird. How was your eggs? Oh, there was blood in those too. Oh, weird. Oh, did you see the elevator? Blood all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, then we're talking about it. Now we're understanding. And the second thing is watch a bunch of television.
Yes.
People don't watch enough TV in these situations. Ghosts don't bother you when you're watching TV.
Exactly right. And
except for the poltergeist. One time.
Yeah. Well, they finally found the workaround.
Yeah. What we're going to do here over the 5 months, I said I was writing, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set up a bunch of cameras and make a sci-fi show about ghosts.
Now, Danny, put on your camera harness, Danny.
Shh, Danny, do you hear me?
This is Jack Torrance, Ghost Hunter.
A friend of mine is a camera operator. Good dude, works a lot with like Larry Fessenden and other like indie films and whatnot. But like the constant work is when you do what he does, which is work on these ghost hunter shows, and he just says it's fucking ridiculous, like the whole way through. But yeah, like when Nicholson sees the lady in the tub in 237, then he comes back to the hotel and she's like, "Did you see anything in the hotel apartment or whatever?" And he's like, "Nope. Clean as a whistle. The boy's a fucking liar."
To be fair, this kid is talking about a boy in his mouth that goes into his tummy.
Point.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Yeah, he's got no credibility here.
Yeah.
He comes in and tells you see those meatballs, those are eyeballs. You're not going to believe him.
No, question now, was there, I didn't notice it, but maybe I just didn't notice it. Is there an arcade machine?
I know exactly where you're going.
Yes. Is there a arcade machine in the games room?
I didn't see one, no.
Because when
There has
Danny
to be,
comes
though.
back, Jack Nicholson's like, "You get tired of bombing the universe," which is
Right.
fucking great to know that line has been around forever.
Oh,
Dad
yeah,
in
dude.
memoriam, passed down to dads everywhere.
You've always been bombing the universe.
That's like America.
Stephen, you are a father now. You get to say the ancient saying of our people, the dads. You may say bombing the universe.
And so they split up. Jack Torrance is going to look at the boiler, which actually doesn't matter in the movie. In the book, it does, obviously.
Not a lick in this movie.
We
no.
get introduced to Scatman Crothers, who's awesome in this movie.
He's so awesome.
Everyone's impeccably dressed, but he is impeccably dressed.
He's impeccably dressed, and he impeccably decorates his Florida condo.
Oh, yeah.
The best bedroom in cinema history.
Without question.
So he's Dick Hallorann, right?
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
head chef of the hotel.
Correct.
And he's talking to them. He's like taking Shelley Duvall to the kitchen. This is where the meat is. This is where this is.
One of the details here that I thought was fucking wild. So he's telling, like, when they go in the walk-in freezer and he's like, "We got this, and that, blah, blah, blah." He says that they have a total of 300 pounds of hamburger. That's something.
Now,
It's 1980, 1979. You're eating 300 pounds of hamburger in the week.
Is it a lot? That's just one cow, right? Just ground up one whole cow. It's a reality.
Bones, head,
Yes.
udders, whatever, get it in there.
Now, that might seem like a lot, Mrs. Torrance, but I assure you, it's just so you can make a human out of meat that you can just wave your wand and create a golem of sorts.
That is a
Meaticus.
great point. We needed a golem in this. We got everything
definitely.
else.
Deleted scene.
Well, maybe
Fucking ground chuck.
I gotta
golem.
rewatch Ready Player One to see if there's a golem in there, because the fucking the disrespect this movie gets in Ready Player One is just
It's
insane.
It turns into Castlevania, and that's not what this shit is.
You know what's fucking wild, though? I was looking through the credits for this movie, and there's not a lot of people in it, so it doesn't take that long. So I was going through everybody. The younger lady in the tub in room 237 is credited in Ready Player One.
Oh, weird.
Well, like on IMDb, and I think it says like, parentheses uncredited. And I was like, well, is it because like it's supposed to be so much her likeness, not so much the older lady,
I see.
But I was like, but then I didn't even remember that was, I remember the Shining sequence in the ballroom and they're jumping on all those fucking platforms and whatever. But I didn't remember that the lady in the tub was there.
I remember there was the older woman stabbing at them, but she didn't even really look at like this older woman.
And she's not naked. You're not seeing the ladies there.
Well, if you put nudity,
not seeing the lads, the Diane lads.
Put nudity in a Spielberg movie, he turns to dust. So,
but so not only is Scatman Crothers an excellent cook, he's also a terrible telepathic because he drops the ball immediately.
It's
he's
insane. This fuck up. I couldn't even believe
what
it.
What do you mean?
He's like, oh, hey, are you? He's talking to Shelley Duvall. We got this much meat, that much meat.
I do like that he's talking to both of them at the same time.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. He's like juggling.
And that's pretty awesome. Yeah, when he's talking physically with his mouth to Shelley Duvall, and he looks at Danny and shines to him, "Would you like some ice cream, Doc?"
But then he goes and he's like, he says like, "That'll be good with you, won't it, Doc?" And
you like lamb, Doc?
And then Shelley Duvall's like, "Why are you calling him Doc?" And he's like, "Well, I must have heard you call him Doc at some point." And she's like, "No, I didn't." And he's like, "Well, he just looks like a Doc. How about? Oh shit, am I getting burned at the stake for being a telepathic again? I gotta leave town because I fucked it up."
But it's also almost weird that she even picks up on it. But I mean, it's a good catch by her.
Well, because he does it twice, which is even worse. She's like, "You just called him Doc a bunch of times," and the fix for that is, "Oh, that's just my nickname. I just call kids Doc. You call him Doc. Oh, that is so funny. Well, anyway, on to ice cream." But he can't even recover.
This is one of my favorite exchanges here is Scatman's talking to Winifred.
Yeah.
He's like, "So your husband called you Winifred. Now, do you go by Winnie or Freddie?" And she's like, "Wendy, actually." He's like, "Huh. I mean, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Wendy's a whole other name. Winifred is Winifred. You could be called Winnie, like the lady from the nice TV show, but
the fuck are we talking about here?"
He also has a great detail here where they then go from the freezer to the pantry, and he's reeling off all this stuff they have in the pantry, including a bunch of prunes. And he says that it's very important when you're up here all alone to keep regular. And this lady's like, "Cool, this total stranger's talking to me about taking a shit. That's great."
That's what he has to get the snowcat for.
Oh, man.
Are you regular? Are you regular?
It's a long way to Sidewinder, Chris.
Is anyone regular in here? Is anyone regular?
Yeah, and so like basically we get the whole Shining thing. She goes away. He has a great scene with Danny. Where
she goes with Nicholson and Ullman to go do something.
I think this is the boiler. Actually,
oh, is it? Okay,
yeah. It's like, I want to show you both the boiler. Do you mind watching the kid? He's like, "Oh, not at all. We're both telepathic." And he's like, "What's that? Nothing."
Oh, nothing. I meant we both have used telephones.
I also have a boy in my mouth.
Fire that man.
Dad, he asked me if I wanted ice cream, and then he talked about a boy in his mouth.
And you know, this is he names it Shining. Him and his grandmother did it, and basically he tells him this kid in no uncertain terms, you could do whatever the fuck you want in this hotel, kid. Doc, just don't go in room 237. You got no business, so stay out.
So, the thing,
stay out.
He's got the Shining and all the telepathy and shit, but like, so he knows there's something supernatural in room 237.
Yeah.
But there's all the other shit.
Yeah, exactly. You got to just stay in your fucking caretaker apartment if that's the case.
But everybody else seems to be chill. All the other, he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, skeletons? How you doing?" He's like kind of walking around the hotel.
Maybe that's what it is, because all the other ghosts are pretty okay.
Oh, how are you doing, murdered Belgian aristocrat?
Although he probably doesn't get along with Grady, because that guy turned out to be a big racist.
Yeah,
that's true. Well, maybe it's the whole Grady family, actually, dude, because that shit is taught.
Shit.
It is not natural. That shit is taught.
I think I just figured out what happened is like he saw the caretaker going to go take, and he's like, "Oh shit, that guy's fucking racist. I'm not going to go save them." Like, oh yeah, no, I hear the twins screaming now, but no thanks. You called me that, so
that's a nuclear situation. And also he's like, "Oh, did you notice that?" He's writing his diary. "I think that there's something going on with tall tuxedo guy and bear guy. I'm keeping an eye on that. I'm gonna keep my eye on that one."
Dear diary, Halloween 1978. Well, tall tuxedo guy and bear guy finally hooked up. I've been waiting for those two interdimensional ghosts to get it on for a while now.
Ever since tuxedo guy left Jewish flapper, I've been waiting to see him with somebody new, and I think this might be the one.
So that's basically that's this whole sequence, and now we're kind of in. Now we're in 1 month later.
Yeah,
basically.
a month later, which I'm treating as November 30th. So also we've conveniently bypassed an uncomfortable Torrance family Thanksgiving at the Overlook Hotel.
Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine?
I can't imagine it. The fucking turkey's a little underdone.
Well, good thing we got fucking 17 turkeys in that freezer. Go do it again, and we'll try for November 27th. You fucking slag.
Well, you gonna carve it or look at it?
Stick it between your knees.
Oh, yeah, of course you made the boxed mashed potatoes. That's great. It's not like we have 100,000 potatoes here.
Yeah, I fucking heard the joke before. Hungry Jack. Now go fucking cook a real potato.
Yeah, and Danny, don't get up from that kids' table and stop talking about fucking Tony every goddamn day. Tony this and Tony that.
Now I'm just picturing the massive dining room of the Overlook Hotel, and they're at like Jack and Wendy are at like a Citizen Kane table, and then Danny's on the other side of this ballroom at a cocktail table.
And no, we're not going to make a little plate for Tony.
But we cut back, and Nicholson's actually just waking up from like the world's. It's like 11:30.
11:30. I wrote it down. I can't believe sleep until 11:30. Remember when we could do that?
Man, it feels like forever ago.
Because it was. How's he doing that? He's got to be what, in his fucking 40s in this movie?
This guy, and he's stone sober too. Apparently,
Yeah.
What is he sleeping off?
I don't know.
Maybe
and she says, she's like, oh, here's your breakfast in bed is ready. He's like, what time is it? Oh, 11:30. He's like, oh, 11:30. And she goes, yeah, well, you must have been staying up late, hon. I'm like, what? Staying up late?
And then she's like, you want to take a walk after you finish your breakfast? Well, maybe I should do some fucking writing first.
Yeah, you
It's
know
like, well,
what?
first of all, you got 5 fucking months in this place.
Yes, totally. And he says to Ullman, he's like, I'm outlining a new writing project.
Yes.
But like then he's like click-clacking through the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
If you're just making an outline in 5 months.
He also says, he's like, I got ideas, none of them good. Yeah. So it's like, well, you never really know what the fuck he's writing.
No,
what
format or whatever. It's
what genre?
Yeah.
Novel? What?
I smell manifesto.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm writing
Ruby
some Ruby Ridge. I'm writing slash fiction of Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock. They get marooned and start fucking, but I don't know why they start fucking.
So don't bother me when I'm working.
Well, hon, maybe they're both bored.
Yeah, of course. They're always fucking bored. You ever read these zines? I need something good.
So why don't you do me a favor and get the fuck out of here?
Man, he's a terrible husband, but some of these deliveries are fucking chef kiss, don't give.
This reminded me because I rewatched it today. A relic from the old internet, which still holds up to this day, is the recut Shining trailer.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's the best.
I meant to rewatch it.
You ever used to download that and email it to people, and you download it?
I think we're talking like circa 2006.
Yeah, like this is E-Bomb's World or Bust.
So was this? No, you rewatched it, right?
Yes.
Does it have the Peter Gabriel song?
Yes,
Salisbury
it does.
Hill?
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
great.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Shining.
And this one predates the Doubtfire horror movie, correct?
Yeah, I think this was the
This
first
kicked
one.
off the craze.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Just watch, type in funny Shining trailer on YouTube.
Yeah, if you haven't, it's great, and including there's a part from this scene that we're talking about where he's dipping the bacon with the egg yolk, and he goes, "I love it." Just, oh man, and just that is the magic of editing and music use in film. Like it's just the way they change that is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, and he's just like, and he starts even kind of letting Wendy know. He's like, it's weird. I love it here. And I feel like I've always been here. And then he goes, ooh, and it's like Jack Nicholson anyway. That's the only time he's remotely kind to her in this entire movie.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes.
It's like we're a couple having a little bit of a joke here.
But he's still being a sarcastic shit.
Yeah.
Like when he gives it like never been bad. That is like never been better.
Yeah.
Like he's really doing the eye kind of roll thing.
But it's crazy though, because this was the first time, again, I've seen this movie a bunch of times, that I realized like what he's speaking about leads to what like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I just miss shit, you guys. You know what happens.
Well, you put on a movie, you have a drink or a jazz cigarette.
Yeah.
Or
you
like
know?
it's just on in the background, you know, Shining's on, you go take a shit.
But it's crazy, like
Hey, Eric, I'm trying to act in here. You're shitting.
they, you know.
My grandmother and me used to shit for hours.
She called it shitting.
Yeah, we could have a conversation without moving our mouths.
Or our assholes or something.
We could talk from toilets. Whenever I was on a toilet, she was on a toilet. No matter where we were.
You put your ear to it like an old can. Like
hey, Dick, I'm shitting right now.
Morse flush, dude.
Hey, Dick, you shit down there. You know it, Grandma.
No, I just think it's the first time I've noticed watching this movie that, like, how Shelley Duvall mentions when they tour the hedge maze, like, oh, I have to leave some breadcrumbs to find my way around or whatever. Or she mentions that about the hotel, rather. Like, oh, this is so big, I feel like I should leave breadcrumbs. The movie leaves breadcrumbs of him having always been there,
totally.
you know?
I mean, as you might have noticed, Stanley Kubrick movies are dense texts. So there's a lot of stuff. It is one of those movies where every time I go back, there is like so much new stuff to find.
I might watch it again tonight after you guys leave. I get your input on stuff and then go watch it again.
It's one of those things where, like, we're not talking about it, but this movie is, and I mean, like, it's less scary the more you watch it, but when you first see this movie, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Like this, it's just, I mean, like,
it's like atmospheric, really, is how it's terrifying.
The blood elevators, I would say top 10 most iconic shots ever.
But what's nuts is everything has to work in kind to make it work, for lack of a better word. But like the blood elevator, the first time you see it, it works, I think, a lot because the sound design in that moment, this fucking like drone score, all those sounds that you hear of like,
and it's all been building to that.
Yeah. And then you got the little girls. You're like, oh God, I just get out of the fucking games room, kid. Just get out of there.
Totally. It's so much of, and that's what's weird was Stephen King, another quote, supposedly, again, IMDb Tribune, who knows?
Yeah.
He was quoted as saying, like, I don't know how anybody finds this scary. I'm like, well, it's pretty obvious. But it's atmospheric horror. It's not a lot of jump scares.
Almost no one kill in the entire film.
King said that?
Yeah.
King said that.
Yeah.
King said he couldn't understand.
Now what's really scary is, again, children masturbating in front of each other in front of an interdimensional turtle.
Is it just masturbation in it? Or
they're fucking each other.
No, are they fucking each other?
All fuck
I thought it was a masturbation.
No, they all fuck red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, talk about a boy in the mouth. Anyway,
so like, you know, she goes off for a walk. We see the hedge maze, of great shots of the hedge maze, and her and it just, honestly, we're recording this in August, and I'm like, I just want to go through. I want to fucking put on a heavy jacket on a cold day and go on a walk.
I know. And what sucks was here in New York the past few days, it's been like kind of chilly in the morning, and I was super stoked. I was like getting up. I'm like, cool. Gonna watch The Shining in a little bit. It's gonna be brisk outside when I go take the dog for the walk. It's gonna be awesome. Today was like humid again. I walked outside like, son of a bitch bastard, man. God damn it.
And this is when he's throwing the ball around, which is it's a great like sound design situation.
I just picture like Ullman coming back on May 1st being like, who the fuck fucked up that wall? What the fuck?
He's a terrible caretaker. Let's be completely honest here. Madness be damned. He is not heating those rooms. He's not doing any repairs. Shelley Duvall's doing all the goddamn work.
Did you see her looking at a chart at one point, like in the boiler room? I'm like, you're not the caretaker. You shouldn't have to look at a chart.
Did anybody see a single tub of spackle?
No,
I didn't. And you know that shit's going everywhere.
Well, even Ullman is like, you know, it's kind of a bullshit job. You know, he's like, all you got to do is sort of just flush that boiler once a day, heat some parts. Don't worry about dusting. You know, we get people in right before we open up. You just got to make sure, more or less, the boiler doesn't explode.
And I must say this many times. No party.
Smithers, we come back and they're all dead. I owe you a Coke.
Yeah, so like this is he's bouncing the ball, and then like she kind of comes in with like lunch at some point. This is when he's like he starts losing it about writing rules, about like when I'm in here, I'm working.
Oh, because he is clickety clacking at one point.
Oh, right.
And it's just, it's so difficult because yes, he's being a fucking douchebag. Don't talk to anybody like this, especially your partner, your spouse. Don't do that. At the same time, Shelley Duvall, don't come in and be like, so how's it going? Don't request a status update if you're not that person's boss.
Wow.
Really? Okay.
Just you're bothering someone.
Just say great and go away.
I mean, she should. There's a hint. It's Jack Nicholson. I wouldn't talk to him if I had a gun to my head. I'm too scared anyway.
That's true.
But like, I would just probably leave the plate and go, just because I'm afraid of my husband.
I just the whole like, how's it going?
Yeah.
I don't, just like wait till the update at dinner. I don't know.
You know, honey, could you just never talk to me ever again? Ask me permission to be talked to, okay?
If you hear me typing or you hear me not typing, whenever I'm in here, I'm working.
If I'm living, don't talk to me. How about that one?
If I'm bouncing a ball, if I'm talking to a tuxedoed ghost, I am working in here. I'm interviewing the ghost, sweetheart.
Well, because one of the things she says, though, is weather forecast says it's going to snow tonight.
Yeah.
And he correctly says, what do you want me to do about it?
No, that's not the correct.
Not at all. I just say, go, okay.
But I know. But my question is, why could that not wait until he stops for a break?
They're hundreds of miles from anyone. She's got this kid talking about Tony. This lady needs an outlet.
No, you know what? You got two people right there. You got Danny, you got Tony. Go fucking tell them it's going to snow.
But they're also in this room.
Oh my God, that sounds pretty bad, Mrs. Torrance.
Close the windows.
Can you refill my glass of wine, please?
Oh, yeah, Danny's a little boy, but Tony, he's a 40-year-old alcoholic wino lush.
But there are like these fireplaces, especially in this room, that it's like as big as a house.
Yeah.
It's like
so
when Owen Wilson got decapitated in The Haunting.
So he could have been like, oh, that sounds great. We could cozy up with the fire.
Yeah, put on a record, maybe.
But where does it end?
Fucking! Maybe ideally, it ends with them ever fucking.
And also, she's taking fun of fucking Danny and Tony every fucking day. You think Jack Torrance is helping her out with fucking
that's
parenting?
true. He's definitely not.
And one thing I noticed on this viewing is, as you rewatch this movie, blah, blah, blah,
right,
is nobody wants to talk to this woman. She calls the fucking, the sheriff's station, and this guy's like,
U.S. Forest Service.
U.S. Forest Service is like, yeah, she's like, oh, I think our phone lines are down. Is everything okay? And he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, lady, listen, the phone lines are down all over the place. When I'm in the Forest Service, I'm working. Like everyone's doing it to her.
Yeah,
when I'm sucking this guy's dick and I'm a bear, I'm working.
But yeah, this guy, the Forest Service guy says like, oh yeah, a lot of the lines are down and they usually don't get repaired to spring, which is pretty crazy. But
yeah,
it makes sense.
Insane.
Yeah, sure.
I guess because they're so remote.
Yeah.
They are so remote.
Again, though, this guy at the forest station gives pretty much another, what do you want me to do about it?
Because he's just like, well, anything else I could do for you, Mrs. Torrance? And she's like, well, no, I guess I'll just go back talking to Tony, I guess. Oh, God, that guy's racist. Honestly, the things he says.
The Forest Service, like towards the end of the winter, all right, put on your gloves. There's at least 2 corpses up on this mountain.
I was really rude to that woman when she called. I guarantee you at least 2 of them are dead.
But she does get to say over and out, which is something I've always wanted to say.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyway, what did you think about the new Joan Collins?
My book club with Tony.
Well, I didn't read the book. Shut up, Danny. This club isn't for you. It's me and Tony book club.
Danny's actually pretty good.
What's that?
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just going to say it's kind of great because the sequence ends with, why don't you start right now and get the fuck out of here?
Yeah. Again, I mean, that is a new. Could you imagine any universe where you say that to your wife and you're not divorced in 31 minutes?
No. No, never. No. And also, I'd never say that.
Well, no, of course, but I'm just saying.
But if I ever did.
In this universe, yeah, just get the fuck out of here. And also, I'll see you at dinner.
I can't even imagine. I mean, thank God for Patreon. I'd be out of my ass.
But yeah.
Wait, sorry. One thing again, because it's a fucking, I don't know what she was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Shelley Duvall, the start of the Tuesday sequence, which we're finishing up right now. It starts with her, Wendy, opening massive can, like a paint can size of fruit cocktail, pouring it into a bowl. Where does that go?
It's 1980 and food was terrible.
Yes.
That's why we smoked so many cigarettes, because we couldn't bear it to eat.
Also, everything in there is like that Costco gigantic size. So you're just going to have to put some of that in the fridge.
I guess you got to put some saran wrap over it.
I'm thinking a Jello mold is being made.
Oh, I think
that's
you're right,
what I thought.
A big bowl, like a stirring bowl.
But then the sad part of all of that was I'm watching this movie and I was like, I could house that.
Oh man.
There was fewer greater joys in my childhood than when you got to the end of the fruit cocktail and it was just the syrup juice.
Oh no.
I can't
handle it. That's Tony's favorite part too.
I remember liking it as a child. Have you ever gone back?
No.
You can't go back because it's just too sugary, too syrupy.
Get away from there!
Well, isn't it like fruit-like product at this point?
Well, the cherries and the peaches in quotation marks.
Corn syrup.
Yeah.
So, Danny, this is one of the many, it's such an amazing feat of sound design and of dolly work and all sorts of shit as him just riding on that fucking tricycle. The kid actor is actually really good, I think. Because usually with kid actors, you get like an over-enunciated kind of Broadway style. This kid is like very clearly afraid and uncomfortable the whole time.
But what's crazy, though, is they didn't tell him it was a horror movie.
Yes,
they told him he was making a drama and he didn't know what the movie was about. And apparently he didn't see the actual full cut of the film until like over a decade after he shot it.
Did they show them the trailer with Peter Gabriel? This is the movie you made.
Wow, that Peter Gabriel song's really good.
I just always think, though, because you hear about that with a lot of kid actors, right? And it's like, it's got to be so fucking bizarre to film a movie when you're a kid. And if it's not a specifically like kid-friendly film and they have to keep elements from you, that's got to be so weird when you finally watch it and you're like, oh, that was what this movie was about?
Yeah.
Conversely, you have some fucking poor kid like Corey Feldman being in Friday the 13th, the final chapter. And
there's no way to fix that.
You can't dodge that. You fucking put a machete in that monster's head, little kid.
We should try that with like podcasting. Like one of us doesn't know what we're even doing. Oh, wait, we might already be there.
I'm doing that for 9 years, pal.
Oh, no, wait a second, though. Maybe the move is, right? Like we do an episode where 3 of us know what the film is.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then we don't say what the title is. We just start talking about the movie and the 4th person has to figure it out.
I like it. Yeah, that might be fun.
Try that one.
We've been doing this forever. Mix it up.
So he's riding on the big wheel, and you get the cool like when it sounds one way on the fucking on the wood, it sounds another way on the fucking carpet.
The fucking sound design here, yeah, it's so cool.
And he sees the 2 girls at the end of the hallway.
Come play with us.
And he's like, well, I don't know, Tony. They're pretty cute. What do you think? I don't know, man.
Well, it's kind of like he's like, I don't know, they're kind of cute, and then it's like flash, axe murder.
Nag them. Tell them they look ugly as dead.
I like you, but Tony thinks you're ugly. Who's Tony? Little boy lives in my mouth. That's what I'm gonna start doing,
That's
man.
how
we're going back to hell. Sorry, bye.
That's how you break up a 2-set.
Yeah.
I get the bigger one.
But this is Tony.
Yeah.
Because he sees the 2 girls dead. And I guess Grady just left that axe on the fucking floor, and there's that turned over chair. Yeah. I don't know what that struggle was. It's very uncomfortable.
He's gonna fucking make out with a shotgun. Apparently, fucking right.
So I guess that means that he took care of the wife first. Then is that
what I would think?
Okay.
He corrected her too.
Oh, that's such a good line.
That is, that dude is good. Yeah. This guy who probably was in nothing else.
Yeah.
I just realized for Tony, these twin girls would be,
oh my God, it's a giant woman. I'm a little boy lives in your mouth. Oh my God, they're Amazons. Oh, look how big those dead girls are. Did your dad leave you any stilettos? Step on my mouth.
Tony is who reminds Danny that this isn't real.
Yes. It's just a picture in a book. Can't hurt you.
Very important. Again, Tony is looking out.
Tony's doing what he's doing.
And then bam, Monday, they're watching a fucking movie on television that they should not be watching with Danny. I looked this up. It's a movie called Summer of 42. It's one of Kubrick's favorite movies, right? It is a movie about a teenage boy who wants to fuck this older woman. Nice. But the beef is, and here's the problem, man. This woman.
Nazis?
No, well, kind of Nazis. The problem is, this woman is unsure whether or not her husband was killed in World War II.
Oh, cool.
So the whole movie is her being like, oh boy, I hope my husband wasn't murdered in World War II. And then this teenage boy being like, well, if he was. And this is the movie that Danny Torrance is watching on television. Summer of 42.
Gotta learn sometime.
I guess that's true.
She's watching it with Tony. Like, she's like, Tony, isn't this a rich subtext?
Yes, it is, Mrs. Torrance.
You know, Tony, sometimes I think about my life and where I ended up, went
you
to
should
Sarah
go back to art school. Your paintings were really good.
Thank you, Tony. I did have to drop out of Sarah Lawrence, back when Jack knocked me up. And I've always thought about going back, but Jack says I couldn't do it.
The world is changing. There's a lot of single mothers out there. I'm just saying.
Well, it's just part of me knows that that's true, Tony, but the other part of me is just a little bit scared. It's almost as if if I had someone else on the other side of all of this waiting for me, if I knew that person would be there, maybe I would pull the plug with Jack.
Going up on Salisbury Hill. Da, 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 da.
It's a romance between her and Tony.
Oh, you don't think I know you're having an emotional affair with Tony?
Shelley Duvall's just making out with Danny so she could get Tony in the mouth. Tony's in his mouth. Maybe her tongue's going to town on Tony, but it just happens to take place within the space of her fucking young son.
You've made The Shining more disturbing. I don't know how you did it.
You guys started with this
2 words. Incest jokes. Oh,
they always work.
So they're watching this movie. By the way, this is a sweater I would wear to a concert in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Danny's wearing this sweater. It's Mickey Mouse kicking a football.
It's a dope.
And it's like white against like light blue knitting of the Mickey image. Not too shabby.
There was also earlier in the film at their apartment, there was a Goofy doll. So it's amazing that...
Dude, Stanley Kubrick is admitting to murdering Walt Disney.
That's what it's about. But it's just amazing that you have all these Disney products in this movie, which would never be approved today.
There's a lot of references to cartoons in general, like not only the Doc thing, but they're watching. Was there like a Roadrunner solo
cartoon? Yeah,
all by itself.
Was it weird? Like it was very clearly like because there's a theme song. It's like "Watch out, Roadrunner, here it comes," and it reminded me. It took me way back to like. When we're all old people in this room, but like when we were kids, they would just repackage Looney Tunes as certain. It was like the Sylvester and Tweety show or the Bugs and Daffy show, and like just whatever it was. Like,
and all you're doing is just showing the shorts that those characters appeared.
And then you'd also show other shorts also because who cares? You know what I mean? Like,
nobody was keeping track of anything. And like the Warner Brothers things are fine because this movie was Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
The Disney shit is weird though.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Roger Rabbit, man. Who was paying for what?
This is like the only scene he goes up to get a toy. This is the only scene where Nicholson's actually affectionate with Danny, but he's also incredibly creepy.
Yes, this is he's gonna go get a fire truck.
Yes.
Well, for like 10 minutes. Mrs. Torrance is trying to don't bother yourself. I really, Tony needs the fire engine. Tony needs, don't bother your father. He just yelled at me for interrupting his typing.
Exactly. Hey, do you know we're living on top of a fucking bomb right now? Like, you know what?
Well, she also says he's taking a nap, though.
Yeah.
Yes. So don't traipse around the apartment.
But this guy, yes, exactly.
Also, though, then if that's the case, if this little turd really needs this fire truck, or if Tony needs it, or whatever,
you are way too on Nicholson's side, FYI.
No, I'm just saying, Shelley Duvall, you can sneak into the apartment. You're an adult. You know how to sneak in better than a dumb kid.
I don't know. I'm not going in that fucking room.
He's not asleep. He's awake, and he's like hauntingly disheveled.
Yes, definitely.
It's fucking amazing.
He's in this ratty old robe.
No, come here for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I don't like the sound of that.
I wish we could be here forever and ever. I
Yep.
love it here.
And it's crazy though because it's echoing what the twins have just recently said.
Yeah.
Come play with us, Danny, forever and
Yeah.
ever and ever. So then Nicholson says that, followed with the, I would never hurt you,
Yes.
and he's like hugging him and whatnot.
Listen, Danny, you got Tony. What are you complaining about? You got Tony here. You got the twins. There's plenty of goddamn kids walking around this fucking.
Go play with all the little baby skeletons out in the dining room.
Look, Danny, it's a fucking stuffed animal. He gave a guy a blowjob earlier.
But he's not doing it now, and he's actually a pretty nice guy once you get to know him.
Yeah, he's saying all this nice stuff to like all this quote unquote like loving stuff. He might as well be cleaning and loading a gun while he's doing it.
It's just,
It's right on the edge.
This is, I think, the room 37.
So then we hit Wednesday, but it's a tease though.
Oh, right.
And this is, we get more of the awesome, he's on his tricycle and whatnot. This is where he's wearing the Apollo 11 sweater. Look out below.
Shit.
Or no, he actually, no, I'm sorry. He does come in right here.
Yeah.
He enters 237.
Because there's a ball that kind of like, because I think earlier on he's like tempted by 237.
He does go, yes, that's right.
And he tries the door and it's locked. And like Dick Hallorann's like fucking in Florida, like, what did I tell you, dude?
Yeah.
What did I tell? But then
You're fucking up me watching my dirty movies. Got to look out for you.
I've got to go recruit mutants with Charles Xavier. We're the future, Scatman, not them.
Scatman. What a great thing if Ian McKellen ever said Scatman.
That'd be pretty cool.
Be but Charles. I'm the Scatman now.
I'm real busy, Danny. I'm being recruited by both the X-Men and the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. It's a real tough. I get to touch and go. I don't know which way I want to go here.
This is also when Shelley Duvall is down with that chart in the boiler room.
Mm-hmm.
She hears Jack Nicholson
Doing
screaming.
everything herself. Yes. All right.
And you just hear this like, and man, let me tell you, if I was in the basement of an empty ass haunted hotel and I just hear screams, whether or not I can tell that it's from a person that I know or not, I'm shitting my pants.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
You're filling all those pants up.
Just these screams from
I would
afar.
go find other pants to shit in after I was done shitting in my own pants.
And this, so much shitting. This is one of the two instances where, like in this part of the movie, like where crazy stuff has started happening already. There's two things that I noted where Nicholson, the character, Jack Torrance, actually like exudes care or concern because he's freaking out, he's screaming and he's having a dream. And Wendy comes and wakes him up and whatever. And he's like, I had a dream that I killed you and Danny. And I chopped you up. And he's like actually disturbed about it. You know? And it's like this weird thing where you do see the character go back and forth between like really fucked up and influenced by everything that's going on, the powers of this hotel, and like the guy who once was. And this is one of those brief
another one is like when he gets hit by the baseball bat and he's like coming back to consciousness and he's just like, what are you doing? Like
he has no idea
totally
what happened.
confused.
And there is a thing when he's chasing Danny, I'll just say it now, when he's chasing Danny into the hedge maze, the way that he's yelling and what he's saying, he's like, Danny, I'm coming, Danny. He's the tone and like the words that he's using, it sounds like a concerned father who thinks that his kid is in danger.
Yeah.
You know, but he doesn't understand that he's also the danger.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah. But so he's screaming right here. He's like, I dreamt that I chopped you up into little pieces, which if my wife was having a nightmare and she was like, I dreamt I cut you up into little pieces.
Well, this is the thing. If you have
keep it under your hat.
Exactly.
Just tell me you had a bedroom.
I had a nightmare. Dracula was chasing me.
Or just a
scary stuff.
You know what, dude? The tried and true, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so weird. I don't remember. And then like, I don't know. I gotta talk to Tony about this now. Tony, do I tell her about the dream or not?
Go ahead and do it. You know I'm not your fucking therapist. I'm gonna have to start charging you.
But
Let's pick up next week. We're about out of time. And that's your hour.
No, I mean, so yeah, at this time, Danny goes in the room. You don't actually see what happens in room 237.
Right.
He comes down. He's all mauled.
He's mauled. He's got his neck's all bruised. His shirt's torn.
He's like regressed. And this is when like Shelley. It's a great. Again, it's a home run derby with Shelley Duvall, but she's looking at the kid. She's just like trying to keep him away because like Torrance is talking about fucking killing everybody, but also she's concerned for her husband.
Right.
The kid comes in. She's looking at him. She's trying to get the kid away, but she's also like realizes what's going on. Then she realizes obviously this fucking abusive fuck did it.
Right.
And
What
she's like,
happened
you
to your
bastard.
neck? You did this to him, you know. And what's awesome, another detail right here is this was another thing where Kubrick was precious of the fact that this was this kid's like first acting thing and he was a little kid or whatever. When Shelley Duvall runs over and picks him up and then is screaming back at Jack Nicholson, she's holding a dummy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's just holding like a life-size Chucky doll, basically. So the kid wouldn't be, you know,
Traumatized,
exposed to the screaming and whatever.
This is when Jack Nicholson gets into the gold room. He's like, well, fuck, man.
This
Can't
is
win,
it, dude.
can't win, can't lose. And this is when Lloyd shows up.
Oh, I trade my goddamn soul for a glass of beer.
And me too, dude.
You know what?
You already
Almost every time. And yeah, I probably already did. So the devil's like, you know what? There's only so many hash marks I can make on your account.
Lloyd's like, you know, sir, we can get you a whole bottle, a glass of beer.
Just a glass. And that's an interesting, that's an old timey thing, dude. A glass of beer.
A glass of beer, which he then does not even order.
No, yeah, exactly.
that's right.
Well, then he sees the good stuff. He's like, oh shit, I didn't even realize.
No, the good stuff, the Jack Daniels.
And then he has a great line. It's like, I got 2 20s and 2 10s in my wallet that I'm gonna have until May. And then he realized he doesn't have them. He's like, I'm a little short today, man.
Right, yeah. But it's kind of great because Lloyd, the bartender, even finds Jack Torrance annoying.
Yeah.
Because like all these jokes or whatever that he's throwing out, you know, he's like, yes, that's very good, sir.
Oh, when do we get to the murder your family part? Oh, God.
This is another instance, though, where there's more of these breadcrumbs about him always being here because he's like, you know, Jack says how he's always liked Lloyd, you know, and everything he says about Lloyd is past tense and hints to a history, which is, again,
buds.
It's fascinating.
Right. Yeah, he was, I forget the line, it was like the best bartender from
Portland, Maine to
Timbuktu or some shit.
Yeah, he says from Portland, Maine to Timbuktu or Portland, Oregon, for that matter, is what he throws out.
Thank you, sir.
Question. So did Lloyd die as a bartender in the hotel? Was there a scuffle possibly? Or was this guy, maybe he died as an architect? He's like, well, I guess they need a bartender. I'll go down there and just...
Well, yes, I guess the ghost community doesn't really need an architect. I was always good at pouring a stiff drink.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Lloyd. What we're looking for is somebody who can get people ghost drunk so that they kill their family.
It's a ghost sitting at Ullman's desk doing the interview.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just I did that a little bit in college. That was now 60 years ago, but yeah, I could be a ghost bartender, sure.
This is where Jack Nicholson says, here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon.
By the way, original casting for Lloyd, but he was busy with Alien, Harry Dean Stanton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is incredible. I mean,
he's great.
I
He's
really
great.
love this guy.
He's in Blade Runner.
Oh yeah. He's the guy who created them all, right?
Yeah. This dude's fine, but this motherfucker ain't no Harry Dean.
No.
R.I.P.
And this is when Wendy comes in. And like,
just a little problem with the old sperm bank upstairs.
Lord Almighty with that line.
Yeah, doof.
And like Lloyd is like, oh God, kill your family. Maybe I should working on Wendy. Hey Wendy, why don't you get a drink? Like, kill this guy.
It would have been much less effort on the part of all these ghosts.
Yeah, boss, I know I'm supposed to be getting this guy to kill his family. He started mouthing off about white man's burden. I don't know what the fuck to do.
You want to be with this dude in eternity? I don't.
Lloyd's like, let me check it up the chain of command. Oh, fuck, Grady. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, Grady signed off on it, I guess. But you're totally right, though. Like, The ghosts should be doing everything they can to get this dude out alive. You want to kill that kid? Fine. You want to kill that lady? That's okay. That dude's got to make it out. As it stands, at the end of this movie, he's just fucking haunting the goddamn hedge maze.
Well, they did have an opening.
He's drinking all this liquor. Wendy comes in. My question is, and he acts kind of drunk here because it's a great delivery. She's like, Jack, there's somebody in the hotel. Somebody hurt Danny. He goes, are you out of your fucking mind?
Also, did you notice it's great when Shelley Duvall comes up behind him and puts her hand on his shoulder? The way Nicholson reacts as if he's like coming out of a trance.
Yes.
Like he throws his head up like, what? Where am I? Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of great. But you're right. He's like,
and then Jack, how are you drinking right now? What? Smell like ghost booze. So this is when he goes up to room 237, the iconic situation here.
And we start cross-cutting with also the greatest Dick Hallorann watching television in Florida.
Oh, with his erotic paintings. Oh, God.
They're so great. It's fucking
the
awesome.
best.
By the way, the carpet in room 237 is fantastic.
Way better than the hallway carpet.
I saw you both say this. I'm with you to an extent, but I do love that hallway carpet.
It is
it's
nice.
a little overexposed. I do agree that the very like the sea themed whatever carpet.
Just like the purple and the green works for me way more than the fucking red and burnt auburn.
I was staring at the pattern in room 237 and it does kind of look like a dick. So there's there's like a little purple knob in there.
Yeah.
But I guess that's fine.
Yeah, totally. Give me some dick carpet. That's okay.
Some good like reading room carpet.
Yeah, totally.
The main area can be the other stuff.
So as Nicholson is entering 237, Danny is sending, this is why we see Scatman, because he's sending him some messages like, hey man, now my dad's going into this room and shit's getting fucked up.
Dick Hallorann's like, fuck, I don't know, man. I got a movie tomorrow. All right.
He should have just stayed home.
Yeah, man.
You should have done it.
Or, you know what, dude? Bring a gun. That's all I'm saying.
You know what, Hallorann? Yeah, you got to do something. Because he knows.
Yes.
He knows that shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
Bring something. A golf club. Anything.
Also, Eric, I know you're a connoisseur. You check out these pajamas.
Oh, they're nice,
They're
right?
fucking
I love
fantastic.
a full body pajama.
Dude, just sitting in your bed alone, watching the local news from Miami, which my wife, so Chelsea gives me a horror movie every year around Halloween time. She'll watch one horror movie. One year we did this, and she's grew up in Miami. She fucking recognized the dude.
Oh, weird.
He was a real newscaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Real
amazing.
guy.
And now he's like a ghost bartender.
He definitely is, dude. He fucking died in 1993. He got a job as a ghost bartender.
Him and Versace or some ballroom in Miami.
He's slinging haunted booze.
That's what you do, man. You get a new ghost career because it's ghost capitalism, man. You got to work at something.
So this is, you know, probably one of the most famous scenes in the movie.
And it is pretty horrifying. So he's going in very slowly. It turns into National Lampoon's Vacation for a second because he's like looking at this sexy lady like, ooh, speaking of no one's looking.
Holiday Road.
And he's walking towards her. She gets out of the tub. She's naked.
They start making out.
Then they head to Wally World.
John Candy tells him it's closed for business.
Then she turns into the old grandmother they strapped to the hood. But then, like, he's shocked to see this, shocked to see this like rotting old woman and realize that he's been a granny shagger.
Yeah, dude. When you
shagger!
When you accidentally find out that you're a granny shagger, that's a problem.
And also, this ghost lady's just laughing at him.
That's kind of the best part.
Yes,
laughing grandma. It's fucking awesome.
And she also, points for full frontal granny nudity. Don't see that very often.
I think those granny boobs are a suit.
You think so?
I think it's a suit. I think it's a phony.
What, you think Ted
bodysuit.
Levine's in there?
Yeah, I think it's just
Doug Jones.
And
the pale man.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks a little fake.
I don't know. I mean, there's stuff on the back that's obviously like,
I didn't see no nipples on those areolas, dude.
No,
that's all
when
I'm
she's
saying.
in the tub, you see some nipples for sure.
The old lady?
Because it reminds me of our good friend, not good friend, but somebody that clearly saw this movie a lot, Ari Aster. he loves old lady nudity.
Yes, he does.
And that's kind of a theme there.
Maybe he's a granny shagger.
Maybe
Who
he could
knows?
also. I mean,
we never finished watching that show. Maybe he pops up on an episode.
So she she's just laughing at him, and he's like, "Oh man."
He gets freaked out. He's holding back vomit. He runs out of the room.
And this is again breaking what the We Hate Movies rule of a ghost house is: you got to tell everybody. I saw an old lady.
Yes.
Maybe leave out the making out part. Maybe.
Right.
But it was an
then
old lady.
He plays it that he didn't see anything.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, the kid's crazy, man."
And then she suggests leaving the hotel, and he's like, "Are you fucking crazy?
And
I signed a contract."
Yeah. You mean just leave the hotel? That's so fucking typical of you. And he's like losing it. And I'm like, just tell her you kissed a ghost. I mean, come on.
Listen, lady, I kissed a ghost, okay?
Well, because also
we've got an out of existence rule between us. I can fuck ghosts.
Ghosty shagger. I can fuck things if they're on a different plane.
But
it's a terrifying thought though, because she's like, "Hey, Jack, man, you know, Danny said there's a lady hiding out in one of these rooms."
Yes.
And at this point, like, you've been there for months, and all of a sudden you find out you got to fucking hide her in the hotel.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Totally. And that's why he runs up there. But again, like, he's crooked, but like if he starts being like, "I signed a contract to take care of this hotel," I'd be like, "Yo, dude, I'm fucking doing it first and foremost. See these goddamn overalls? Because I fucking fixed the sink today. There was a leak in the bathroom.
Clipboard I'm holding. God damn it. There's charts on this.
You're busy not writing."
Look, you ball and chain. I'm writing the next great American whatever.
And then this is where
I'm not going to let you fuck this up.
It's just so like, it's all like so lived in the whole conversations they have.
It's nuts. And then, so this is I looked at the display when it hit this point, because once he goes into that room, there's like an hour. You're at like an hour. So you've got like 70-ish some odd minutes left of the movie. It's just everything gets crazier for more than half of this film, which is crazy. I mean, so he starts, I'm not going to let you fuck this up. He fucking goes back to the ballroom. This is where he's seeing like balloons all over the place.
Yeah. Oh shit, Lloyd. Is it one of those Great Gatsby parties? I'll see you tomorrow.
This is where he does the,
it's 80s night, sir.
Oh, it's awesome 80s night, sir.
You're just so bright. Got to wear these shades, sir.
He goes back to the ballroom, and the hair of the dog that bit me, Lloyd. This is where that line comes in. And this is where he meets Mr. Grady.
He spills Advocat on him. Did anyone else look up what
I looked it up, and dude, you better believe after I looked up what it was, I tried to find places in Manhattan that sell.
Are you kidding me? I almost threw up in my mouth.
Yeah,
tell me what it is.
No, wait a second. No, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's basically just boozy eggnog liqueur.
Yeah.
It looks like bottled baby vomit, I'll be honest with.
Because he's in the ballroom, he gets the drink spilled on him. It is eggs, sugar, and brandy. Eggs.
Yeah.
It's like a Scandinavian, aperitif.
I could see it around New Year's.
The
or
holidays.
Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
No. That's a cocktail for granny shaggers. Only. I'm sorry, that's
Looks like we're going kissing ghosts.
I'm gonna
Ghost kisser.
Hey Grady, here's $20. Bring 3 of these up to room 237. I got some unfinished business.
What do you
I got a chick up there. Her ass cheeks are falling off her body.
Why don't you also bring up a fucking rubber? I don't want no Slimer, baby.
You got any ghost condoms, Grady? The ghost
Shriek skin condoms.
Oh man. But he knocks his stuff all over him, and it's like, we're in this fucking demented fantasy world.
I think this is you're watching like a con man right here, because this Mr. Grady, you see this motherfucker coming a mile away, dude. He's like, "Oh, ready to spill the Scandinavian liqueur on you, sir."
And actually, this actually fits my theory of this whole episode, because Grady, as we know, was the caretaker. Blah blah blah.
Right.
He becomes a ghost, and now he's a waiter. These ghosts are changing. Are just there are positions to be filled by these ghosts.
It's hard to understand. Like, is this movie like presupposing like reincarnation, and that dude was a waiter, was born again, and then
interesting.
came drawn back to the hotel, and then once dies, goes back to that first form.
That's the thing, is the "you've always been here" thing. It doesn't actually. It's never explained in that, which is good. I don't want it to be, but it is.
good.
But to your question, is like, is it reincarnation? Is it some weird? I don't know. Is it a dream state, or are the pictures just kind of sucking you into the past, kind of a weird way?
Right.
Like,
As far as the Grady, though, saying that he was never the caretaker, again, this I think could just be a thing of Ullman just getting his fucking facts mixed up. And like you have like decades of history with this hotel. Like it opened in 1909. Now we're at 1980 when the movie takes place anyway, or when it came out. You know, so like you have all these decades of like, you could be like telephone gaming, misremembering the urban legends of the hotel.
I was just thinking, if the Charles Grady thing is right, then maybe it's like his son was the caretaker that got killed.
Possible.
And then the other one's the other one,
Oh.
But he does say, like, you know, he brings him into the bathroom and he's like, oh, there's much going on. You've got quite a willful wife. And he's like, he's like, my wife was willful, but I corrected her. Oh,
it's so good.
The correcting.
It's kind of funny because Jack Nicholson's trying to like peel, you know, or pull this information out of this ghost while this dude's like rubbing liqueur off of his suit, you know? And he's like, so, you a family man, Mr. Grady? He's like, yeah, I have a wife and 2 daughters.
Listen, I'm not like that tall motherfucker, that bear dude. I ain't getting in any of the weird shit in the bathroom, Grady.
He's like, when he says he has a family, he's like, and where are they now? Like trying to get this ghost to be telling him where other ghosts are.
He mentions that he's like, about somewhere. I don't really know right now. But he mentions that like the daughters tried to burn down the hotel with a box of matches, but then he corrected them too.
Yeah.
That's good.
What's your favorite Jonathan Franzen novel, Grady? The Corrections.
Ghosts can see through time.
It's all. The Corrections has always been here.
Oh, it's a flat circle this time.
But yeah, this is what he got an axe, and he's like, he kind of tells him, he's like, you should do, dude, you should do that.
Yeah, you should.
It's kind of like just a bad dude's night out. It's just like, yeah, man, I killed my old lady. It's like, yeah, dude, you should kill your old lady, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, this is also the scene where Grady starts dropping the N-word a bunch.
There's 3 in 25 seconds. It's crazy because he says, he's like, there's someone, your son is a willful boy, and he's bringing someone to interfere.
And outside party.
An outside party. And he says a blank, and then Jack Nicholson's like, a blank? And he goes, a blank. It's like, too much.
If anyone's not following along, we're talking about the N-word.
Yes.
Is the situation. Yeah. And yes, it's like watching racist tennis. You're just like, man, you didn't need to volley that back, Nicholson. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like, you're in like 1980. He's like in 1920 for some reason, which doesn't make it right either. But
also, Nicholson, you fucking heard it the first time, dude.
Seriously.
So basically, and then this is when Shelley Duvall, I think the night kind of passes. Shelley Duvall wakes up. This is when we're watching the Roadrunner cartoon. It's a pro move by her because she knows what's going on.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, I'm just going to go outside and talk to your dad real quick. You keep watching these Roadrunner cartoons. I'm just going to lock the door behind me. That's it. You and Tony could just... Oh, that's right. Because now this is when Danny is no longer Danny. And he's like, Danny's gone, Mrs. Torrance.
Can't wake up.
It's just me. Tony,
we
can finally be together. I got rid of that little worm for us. I did it for us.
Oh, say, Mrs. Torrance, how do you feel about Italian food? Do you have thigh highs?
Oh, ew.
Ew. That whole sequence starts though.
Jokes.
Gross. She's running through her head like. She's talking through to herself like how she can escape.
Yes.
From the hotel with Danny. This is where Danny's also yelling. The first time I think you hear him yelling Red Rum is when this starts up or whatever. But yeah, this is the Danny can't wake up, Mrs. Torrance.
It's a pro move. She's like, I'm just gonna lock the door behind me. And she kind of just slyly grabs this baseball bat. Why they brought this baseball bat, I do not know.
Or was it in the hotel for some reason?
Oh, that baseball bat, dude?
Yeah.
That's been there the whole time.
The baseball bat's got a fucking old photo on the wall.
Mickey Mantle comes to the plate.
But I do one of King's criticisms of the book of the movie was like, oh, Wendy, Shelley Duvall, whatever, she's just either crying or she's fucking stupid, and I just don't buy that at all. Like,
I don't buy that she's stupid at all.
No, she's.
I think King's whole thing is like mad that Kubrick's genius is overshadowing his,
Yes.
and then also the bad reception when it came out.
Yes, exactly. It's that, and I also think that she gets some beef because she's not hot. You know what I mean? Like there's some like, and that's I did some air quotes there because I think she's perfect.
Yeah, you got to tell people when you're doing those air quotes.
But like, because like King was like, oh, I wrote her as like an ex-cheerleader type, which is actually what he wrote.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
His fucking wives are always the villains in Stephen King novels anyway. Who gives a
Exactly.
shit? You wrote Thinner, you idiot.
I guess his whole criticism. I read this a little bit too. That like, it looks like Shelley Duvall has had like a life before going to the hotel,
Yes.
and that he wanted the character to be like dim and surprised,
Innocent or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah. Exactly.
which is that's because that's not what a character is. Like, yeah, Shelley Duvall is like bringing like a pathos to it. Like it's clearly
it's like
whatever.
the cheerleader type would have never had a problem in the world.
Prior.
Okay, but and then would have it at the hotel, and it would be heightened more.
Yes, Mr. King. Just that.
You both, yeah. Hair of the dog that bit me, Mr. King. So she runs out with the baseball bat. This is when we finally get the all work. She's like, let me see what he's writing.
Sounds like a little boy's in your mouth.
He's trying to get out, dude. Little beers in my mouth.
We should mention also, this is Dick Hallorann he's on a plane right here.
Dude,
catching like this fucking 8 a.m. flight from Florida to Colorado.
That's a long one. But also he's got what my favorite thing in the world is, which happens very rarely. It's gentleman's first class. You're in coach, but no one shows up in the middle seat. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And he doesn't have a book because I imagine he's just shining with other shiners
totally.
that aren't Danny.
Why would you ever need a book if you could read people's thoughts? Like, what's this guy up to? Oh, that guy's a fucking freak. What's that lady up to? Oh, she's a fucking freak too.
Or find someone that's reading a book and then just read their thoughts because they're reading the words in their head.
True. Like, I wanted to read that. I don't need to buy it.
It's like it's an all audiobook situation. That's what's happening. I love when he fucking lands and he calls this dude from the airport.
Yes, this is Tony Burton.
Yes,
of Rocky fame.
Oh, fucking right. Oh, yeah. Okay. So he's talking to Tony Burton. Tony Burton's like a dude who works at like a gas station garage or something.
I love this gas station. I love the exterior shot. It looks
Durkins.
It looks like we're in Antarctica and like The Thing.
Yes, definitely. But he goes, he's like, yeah, I got to get up to the Overlook Hotel, and
the Overlook Hotel.
That's so great. Hotel.
Yeah.
And Tony Burton's like, the fucking dude, what? You know what fucking month it is, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no, I got to get up there. Mr. Ullman called me. It's a matter with the people with the caretakers. They turned out to be completely unreliable assholes. And I'm like, well, you're not wrong. It's just your delivery is great.
If they leaned more into the boiler thing,
Yeah.
it would make the urgency make more sense for that. And like, I can't leave.
Yeah, totally. Because it's not that. The hotel's actually never threatened in this version.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
So this is
she discovers the typewriter,
and this all work and no play makes a Jack a dull boy.
Did you hear? Did you read or whatever?
Yeah.
Supposedly again in the Tribune trivia, the fucking bonkers detail about this.
That it took months for some woman to write this all out.
Kubrick typed it.
Oh, Kubrick typed.
Kubrick spent months typing out the all work and no play
really?
make Jack a dull boy, which is fucking hilarious because it's a Kubrick error when one of the lines you can clearly read as all worm and no play. You fucking idiot.
Oh no, I have to go back and do it again. He's gonna come back from the grave.
Production's canceled. We got to go back and there was worm there.
Wait, well, let's just, worms go in corpses. It fits. It's fine. It's fine.
I had Stanley. He was going to haunt the Chelsea Hotel, but he had to go back to life to recreate this whole scene.
Oh, man, he's doing like extra editions like fucking Lucas. I didn't have the ghost technology to have all those words right, but I got it.
So like Spielberg gets it right in Ready Player One. That's what Kubrick always wanted.
Yes,
there just wasn't the
precise.
technology at the time. He wanted a ghost vortex down to hell.
Right.
I actually wanted all the swords in Barry Lyndon to be guns. And now we can do that. Thank God.
Barry Lyndon, the gun cut. Nothing but guns.
Then he runs
And
into.
he wanted all the guns in Full Metal Jacket to be swords.
He just never got it right, that Kubrick. Yeah.
You remember all those swords used in Vietnam, right?
Harley Emery gets a sword through the chest, and then Vincent D'Onofrio just eats sword.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah, I could see that.
Eating some sword. Yeah. So he
Bear
runs,
ate some sword. Anyway,
you know what?
Meat
This
sword.
This is the sword. She's got the bat. He's yelling. This is more. This is my. She's like, I want to take Danny to a hospital. Danny is gone. It's only Tony now.
Yeah.
Well, you should have cut that shit off at the knees.
And this is where the only time I conflated the Simpsons parody with this movie, because I was waiting for him to do what only Homer does, which is the give me the bat, Marge, give me the bat, give me the bat, 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 boo. And I was like waiting for Jack Nicholson to do that, and I was like, no, that was the cartoon.
That is the best Treehouse of Horror segment.
Yes,
absolutely, without question.
It's just like all the references. It's just
maybe maybe his writing will give me a window into his madness.
Feeling fine.
I love it. But yeah, so give me the boo. Yeah. Like I was just waiting for Jack Nicholson to do that. It never happens. But this whole thing, I mean, again, like you're saying this isn't a scary movie because you're bitching that it's not like a fucking jump scare or whatever.
Yeah.
But this movie is really like you're watching a horrific disintegration of a family.
Yeah.
And this scene on the stairs is that.
It's horrifying. It's psychological horror, you know.
That red light that comes, like he slowly walks into an overwhelming red light.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's an incredible scene.
Gonna bash your fucking brains in.
Yeah. Yep. He's like, you've had your whole fucking life to think. What's a few more minutes gonna do? And then she hits him in the hand. He's like, ouch. And then she's just like, well, I guess we're doing this now because he's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And she fucking knocks his ass out. And that would be, if you were in a theater in the 1980s, that would be a clapping.
Oh, that's not the audience. You're going to hear it from the crowd. Also, kudos to the Jack Nicholson stunt double who takes the fucking horrendous fall down these stairs.
And like she's like dragging it. Good move. Drags him into the meat, in the pantry.
The walk-in freezer,
which is a smart move.
Is it the freezer or is it the pantry?
It's a pantry,
right?
Because
okay,
it's smart because like, hey, look, if I don't want to kill this guy. He's got all the fucking Calumet beans he has in there, and Tang and fucking Nilla wafers. He can survive, but he's just locked in.
Her and Danny are just gonna have to go paleo till May.
No, I disagree with this. Kill him and say the old lady in 237 did it.
No, because no one can admit they saw a fucking ghost, dude.
Dude, just put him in the boiler.
Yeah.
He went for a walk.
Yeah.
And then the snowstorm came, and I never saw him again.
Went out for a pack of cigarettes.
He went out for a pack of cigarettes and he got eaten by a pack of wolves.
And this is when and he finally gets a good, his murderer brain kicks in and he gets a good tack of like, you hurt my head real bad. And like, he's trying to play on her sympathy.
It's terrifying.
It
He's
is.
like, honey, I think I need a doctor.
Yeah.
And it's again to the credit of Nicholson being a fucking great actor.
Oh, yeah.
That like even I was like, oh, that poor man for like a split second. And I was like, no, you've seen this 100 times. No, don't fall.
God, you would be butchered.
I'm just opening it. Well, you said you needed a dog.
And he's like, well, I'm gonna go on the snowcat. He's like, oh, you got a big surprise coming for you.
You better go check it out.
Yeah, it's such a good line. And
he's also like disabled the radio at this point.
Oh, it's such a good
Oh,
disabled.
you see him just pull it like the guy's like, KT1 to KT5. Where the fuck are you, lady? And he just pulls the whatever's out of this radio
it's like
receiver.
these little cartridges that I guess are like circuits or something.
Yeah, I don't know how radios work.
It's very Space Odyssey too, right? You're taking the
totally.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
I'm dying now. This hotel's becoming less haunted.
How about
Daisy? Sorry.
How about Hal as a ghost, a robot ghost?
Ooh, robot ghost. Yeah.
Oh, and I think if I remember 2010, the year we make contact correctly, the scientist that invents Hal is Bob Balaban. So you can imagine Bob Balaban in some sort of Ghostbuster situation where he harnesses a ghost and puts it in the computer to make the HAL 9000.
Man, I never saw 2010.
You know what? It's worth it, man.
Yeah.
It gets a bum rap, I think. I mean, because it's not like all that is 2001, but it's a totally like watchable sci-fi
Do you
movie.
guys remember that viral video a few years ago, Brian a Teen?
No.
It was like this actor doing an audition tape for that movie, but he thought it was like Kubrick. No, he was doing an audition tape for Kubrick, but he was berating him in it for not agreeing to do 2010.
Oh no, I never saw this.
This is fucking great. I tried to find it the other day, but a lot of it's been scrubbed from the internet for some reason.
It's a real video that occurred.
I think so, because
it's not some like 20-year-old kid in LA with a sketch video.
It could be some old fat guy came out and was like, yeah, that was me, but I don't know. I don't know what reality is anymore.
It smells like the CIA.
It might be.
I mean, the moon landing is fake, so
right.
Everything is fake. Everything you've ever seen is fake.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where we're gonna put a robot ghost. I don't know really what we're gonna do with you.
You could be a spooky vending machine.
We got some administrative roles we might be able to put you in, but other than that,
the bear guy in the tuxedo, you could put him in our room. Yeah, dude, cool.
Yeah, fuck that computer.
Threesome with a computer ghost, loving it.
Please no.
You're in a relationship with your computer?
So that was all the 8 a.m.
Yes.
So now it's 4 p.m.
Yeah.
I love this because it's like, everything is getting,
quicker,
narrower and
quicker.
narrower, here.
And she finds that the radio's destroyed, the snowcat is destroyed, so they're stranded. And this is when mom's taking a good old-fashioned depression nap. And I'm here for it.
When there's nothing left to do, let's just lay down for a few.
Exactly. She's got the fucking dude locked up. Nobody's getting out of there. Time for a good old fashioned. And you know what, Danny? Mommy's having a depression nap.
Yep.
But Tony's busy writing Red Rum and all that shit.
The odd thing here is that Wendy has just left this tube of lipstick out and open on the table.
What is she? Maybe like for the doctor, possibly?
It's for Tony.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, I made myself all pretty for you.
Oh, ew.
I have to write Red Rum.
Excuse me.
Lay off me. We just started dating.
And this is when the ghost, this is the only time the ghosts actually interfere with the real world.
Right, Grady's fucking breaking his balls.
And speaking of this, that's a great thing, is like, come on, Homer, come on, kill your family. Come on, kill your family. And they have like, can't talk, eating. And they have to drag him out.
Dracula and I think the Mummy are
It's like Freddy Krueger and Jason. They're all there.
It's amazing. But yeah, so it's Grady, and like Grady's really giving this guy guff. He's like, oh, you got the business from the old lady, didn't you?
It's such a fucking line though. He's like, I and the others have come to believe that your heart is not in this, that you haven't the belly for it. And it's like, man, this ghost is breaking this guy's nuts, man.
Shall I release the dragon, sir?
I know it's not his time of the year.
Just ignore what he says, okay? What he does is what's important. The fire breath and such.
As you may imagine, this dragon is quite old-fashioned in his ways.
But they let him out, and that's bad news for Wendy and the fam.
Absolutely. This is Red Rum with the knife and everything, and she fucking freaks out.
This knife is enormous. It's a good knife.
It's pretty boss. And then this is again because it's Tony has information from the future and whatnot, so he knows that Jack is on his way. And then this is Nicholson starts fucking trying to break into this apartment. Man, here we go.
Is this the first one here? There's two doors. One
he just breaks into.
The other one's
he axes it kind of the same way, and then she's left the key in the hole, and he reaches his hand in and unlocks it and gets in, and then this is the most terrifying rendition of the Three Little Pigs.
Oh yeah,
I've ever heard.
So he does that whole thing. She's in this like tiny bathroom. There's a little window. She gets Danny out. She can't fit. And if Shelley Duvall can't fit through a window, it's a fucking small window.
It's a kids only window.
But this is something I realized. This scene is like, she's actually got the upper hand on him because she like goes right behind the door jamb.
Yeah,
he's cutting through. He does the here's Johnny. He puts his hand in, she cuts it. And I'm like, lady, actually, if you stay right there with that big fucking knife, let that dude come in. You've got him. Like, all you gotta do is get him in the side, you get him in the neck.
Well, you had him, and here's Johnny. He sticks his fucking face in the door. Let's get stabbing.
Hey-o.
I guess the thing was Nicholson improvised that, and because Kubrick had been living in England for so long, he apparently had never heard of Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon and didn't understand the reference and like almost cut it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having to be like, Stanley, do you know how fucking great of an improvised line that is? Like, Stanley, listen, I know you don't believe me, but decades from now, people will still be parodying this line that this actor just made.
What did Kubrick do? Just like play chess all day and night and nothing else?
I don't watch television.
Is this one of your television programs from after hours?
But like, was he isolated because of all the moon landing stuff? Like, he wasn't allowed to like see things anymore.
I don't know what prompted his move to England in the first place. I think it's kind of fascinating. Kubrick is one of those dudes that everybody like, I feel misremembers him as like an English dude.
Oh, no, he's from the Bronx.
Nobody remembers that. They just assume like shooting all these movies at Pinewood and all these other places.
Exactly why he moved to England is because of the CIA government assassins coming for him.
Absolutely.
Elstree, by the way, not Pinewood. But yeah, it's kind of weird that he. I mean, come on, man. How fucking pretentious are you that you're like, I never heard of the Tonight Show?
Is that something he says in the show or something?
Is that like a big joke?
Ed McWho?
You know what? We're doing this 200 more times. You know what? Now we're doing it 300 more times.
And someone's doing 50 push-ups.
You're running laps, mister. So whatever.
The only reason she's saved, by the way, it's not because of slicing his hands, because fucking Hallorann rolls up and he's like, oh, son of a bitch.
And Hallorann, again, use your mind powers, read the room. He's like, hello, is anyone here? Hi.
Again, this is an example of him being a bad fucking psychic, though. He fucked up on the doc stuff at the beginning of the movie, and now he's fucking it up here, too.
It is such a good kill. It's the only kill in the movie. It's such a great kill.
It's like a roar he lets
the
out.
advent of that roar that Brad Dourif stole for Child's Play.
And it is just the axe right to the heart.
Oh my God.
I mean,
it's a
the
perfect
accuracy
shot.
that this dude has.
Yeah, I misremembered. I was like, oh yeah, this is where he gets the axe in the back.
No. I was remembering it in the back too.
That's in The Simpsons, actually.
You're right.
I guess which one I saw more.
Oh, but yeah, it's just a direct shot in
So
the heart,
good.
and like,
oh man,
and you know he's screaming. And it's just, it's beautiful.
So this is while all that's going down,
and Danny sees it, right? Danny sees that part.
I think he might shine it. He's not there.
Okay.
He doesn't see it because he's outside. Remember, she chucks him out the window. And he's making his way outside, and he'll eventually go to the hedge maze and whatnot. But this is where the movie, the other part, so like all the murders going on, and Scatman gets killed, and Jack Nicholson's limping around and everything. But the other half of this movie is Shelley Duvall's haunted house.
Yes.
Because she's the one that's going through all of these rooms, seeing like the dog dude blowing the guy, which by the way is in the fucking caretaker's apartment area.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. So it's like, I think we got a little lost after we left the ballroom.
Let's go to the servants' quarters and have a right Rimmy.
Right Rimmy.
Dude, exact dialogue from fucking Downton Abbey the movie, by the way.
Oh, he's having a right Rimmy. Right?
Oh, they're trying to transfer ownership of the hotel. I'll try to stop it with a right Rimmy.
After this blojo, you could give me a right Rimmy.
Exactly. That's why the fucking ass flap is open.
Look out! Here comes the ghost of the Dowager Countess, fresh from a right Rimmy.
I also love when she just like goes into one room and it's just like, oh, this is the skeleton people room.
The skeleton people lobby, by the way.
Yeah.
They're all and it
turns into
cobwebs,
Beetlejuice out of nowhere. It's amazing.
Dude, it's so great because it's like skeletons drinking coffee, skeletons reading the paper. There's a waiter skeleton,
but they don't move. So the question is like, is it like what even is that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the
don't
genius of it.
Yeah, I think, well, exactly.
Also, the dude in the dog suit kind of looks like John Candy in Spaceballs.
Yes,
He does.
I'm a monk.
Half man, half dog.
All blowjob.
Oh, definitely all blowjob, dude. Barf was all blowjob.
Barf job, dude.
You want to write Rimmy?
So
it's the progression is blowjob room, skeleton room. Is there something else? We finally actually get
she sees the blood again.
The blood elevator happens in real time. She's the
which
one
on
who sees it.
IMDb Tribune is to be believed.
Yeah.
It took like a year to get it right or whatever. Like every time they reset it, it took 9 hours to clean it up or whatever.
But apparently it was only like 3 takes or something, but he kept fiddling with how it would look or some shit.
It's a great shot.
It's great. And I love, like, I think this is the one they let it keep going and you see like there's so much fake blood that like the furniture gets lifted off the floor and that chair totally hits the camera. It's fucking awesome.
That was great. And
he chases Danny into the maze at this point.
Yes, Scatman is just dead. That's a wrap on Scatman Crothers.
Well, that's actually her final fucking House of Horrors as she sees her friend laid out on the floor.
Yeah, it's like,
and you got to be like, oh man, that was my husband, wasn't it? Oh, god damn it.
You know, we're not, as a family, we're not like this. We don't go around axing black people. You know what I mean? That's him, and we're actually getting a divorce. We are currently getting a divorce.
I would have voted for Jesse Jackson once if I had the opportunity.
I'm separated. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm separated from this marriage.
But this is where he's saying, you know, like, Danny, I'm coming.
Yeah.
You know,
and like this is Danny does the thing where he outsmarts his dumb drunk dad.
Yes, although I just in my notes saw another Wendy Torrance House of Horrors. We forgot about the great party, isn't it?
Oh, the dude with the cut in the head, dude. That guy's awesome.
But that's definitely not Grady.
It's not.
That's just
Grady.
another
Just
bald
another-
Englishman.
Mhm.
All right, fair enough. Just want to check.
What happened to that guy? Anvil fall on his head?
Oh, I was here for Cartoon Con.
Turns out that one room over there, the Roadrunner is real.
Oh no, just a leaky pipe just got me. Oh boy, that was a bad one. Oof, that was a bad one.
I lost my life in the beep beep suite.
Dude, I guarantee if you go into all these rooms, there's just so many people on toilets. Like, yeah, I'm the guy that died on the toilet.
Yep. Heart attack. It's like, oh, room 236, heart attack.
231, heart attack.
So many toilet heart attacks, dude.
Yes, and Danny outsmarts him by like retracing his steps and changing. First of all, this kid must be freezing his tits off.
Oh, absolutely, dude. No fucking Apollo 11 sweater is going to keep you warm out there.
And this is when it's a great distinct character choice by Nicholson. Is he just stops speaking intelligently for the last 10 minutes of the movie? It's just it's the same stuff he's been saying. He's like,
yeah, he's keeping the same like syllable.
He's becoming the bear man now.
He's keeping the same syllable patterns for a lot of it, but it's just like rah rah, like Kevin. He's talking like Scooby Doo, man.
Randy,
Rum rolled, Randy.
The Harlem Globetrotters are here.
You know, he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that damn kid.
Come on, Batman. And then it's a great like he just stops and he sits down. It's a weird like the character just makes a decision to give up.
Yes,
you know, and he's obviously physically exhausted and whatnot. And he sits down in the snow, and it's just that hard cut. It's the hard cut with like the sound cue. Like there's a lot of gongs on this. And that's another like wake up audience, you know, and it's like wow, and he's just fucking frozen.
Well, they do show Wendy and Danny get away in Scatman's snowcat. They're like, "Thank you, Scatman."
He doesn't need it now, dude.
That guy was so nice.
So what's he doing at the fucking Overlook?
That's a great question.
I think
he retains his chefly.
He
position.
does. I mean, such a staple of the Overlook Hotel is Dick Hallorann, head chef.
You know, we've been drafting. This whole thing was for you, Dick. We wanted a cook. Finally, we got one.
It was time to retire.
Damn it! But all the ghost food is just shit. It's just poo.
Welcome,
and hot dogs.
Welcome to Ghoster Chef.
Ghoster Chef. It's season 10. Dick Hallorann. It's season 10.
And then this movie's over with, and these very quaint, simple credits roll.
Well, it's you see.
Of course,
you
I
see
can't.
him frozen, obviously. Which is a great. Is that a puppet or is that him?
I've always thought puppet, but I've never got confirmation.
I
either
haven't
way.
looked it up.
But then we cut to inside the hotel. We've got some nice, good old fashioned oldie music, and we're panning it. We're doing a super zoom on one photograph. Party 21, July 4th, 1921.
All right, the July 4th ball.
Yeah.
And of course, Jack Nicholson is dead center in the frame.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
And
it's not that, but it's good.
And that's the movie, man.
Now, there was a bit of a bullshit here, and I don't know who knows this movie. I think maybe you were in this Greg Taylor class of mine that participated.
Maybe.
IMDb says that because the final thing of like the photograph on the wall, and we zoom in and zoom in and zoom in and zoom in and zoom in until it's the photograph, is a reference to Michael Snow's Wavelength.
I don't remember it. I might not have.
It's an avant-garde sort of experimental film. It's like 45 minutes. Michael Snow, I think, was a Canadian filmmaker. It's all the film is. It's a camera like set up top from like the ceiling of an apartment, and it's a 45-minute slow zoom onto a photograph. So like while it's happening. Like Hollis Frampton, who was like another filmmaker on the scene at the time, like runs
sounds
in.
Familiar now. I think I might have.
All these people like do things in the frame, all while it's slowly zooming in, and it gets to a photograph on a wall on the other side of the room. And if I'm remembering it right, it's like a beach or something. And then the last thing you hear is like waves. So the IMDb was claiming that this was a reference to that, which I don't know about that.
It was also claiming that like it was hugely influenced by Eraserhead, which I guess see.
Well, supposedly Kubrick loved the movie, and he was showing everybody the movie on set a bunch of times because he wanted the atmosphere to equal Eraserhead, which I guess I can kind of see.
It's nice to see one of my faves like another fave.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, totally. I just don't know that I buy Michael Snow's Wavelength, but if you can find that movie, I think it might be on YouTube. It's kind of interesting to watch.
It's an interesting movie. I mean, most of Michael Snow stuff is pretty interesting.
But that movie was from like 1967 or something like that. So like
it could also just be a long zoom.
Exactly. That's why I think it's kind of like bogus. But it just reading that it at least nicely reminded me of like this great experimental film that I haven't seen since college.
Speaking of Michael Snow, I'm more into his early work as Michael Rain. Where we wore a purple gi.
I like
anything for a Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, purple ninja outfit.
Dude, when he started with the X-Files.
If Stanley Kubrick lived, I think he would have made a Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it would have been beautiful.
Defenders. He would have directed Defenders of the Realm, dude.
Huge fan of Annihilation.
The cool thing is if you let the credits play out.
Say get over here again. We're going to do it 341 times.
Get over here. Get over here. Get over here.
Oh, he's like terrorizing Scorpion.
Stanley Kubrick was murdered with a harpoon today.
That's your best toasty. You're a shitty performer, you know that? You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, and you should do better than this.
Johnny Cage gets so stressed his hair starts to fall out.
Video game developers like, fuck that movie. He didn't really understand noob sci-fi.
That's not how his bicycle kick looks at all.
If you let these credits play out, when the song ends, like around the credits or whatever, you hear just like it's like wild sound from what could be like a crowded hotel ballroom, which is kind of cool. I realized I'd never sat through all the credits for The Shining, so I let the disc just go. And when the song ends, the credits aren't very long, and when the song ends, you can just hear people like chatting, like it's in a a gathering like the ballroom. It's kind of nice little effect there, and then it officially says the end, which is the end of the movie. Fucking finally. Now, as always on We Love Movies, we don't say whether or not we'd recommend it because obviously we loved the movie, but did it hold up for you in the same way upon this rewatch?
It does. I mean, it's like, again, like it's a little less like scary. Like The Exorcist, I think always remains scary. Like it always freaks me out. But this movie is just like, it is like you said, like it's the psychological horror. It always just like hits you in the breadbasket. If you ever watched your parents argue, this is a movie that's going to take you right there.
Totally.
It's one of those movies like every time you watch it, you kind of, even if you're at home or whatever, you kind of stop what you're doing and give this movie the respect it deserves by paying attention to it because you can't not.
Like the phone
it's a vortex.
is in the other room.
It turns into a vortex. You're just watching all these shots. That's me.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. This movie fucking rules.
Thank you.
I love this movie. This
Chris
is one
Cavan's
of
wearing his Poochie t-shirt.
It's the fucking best. I love this movie.
Yeah.
More than I love most movies.
I agree
would
with
say
that.
like.
Wait,
and-
are you being serious now?
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay,
100%. I love.
I'm just
this.
checking.
You're not like,
like-
Jack Nicholson on that job interview.
Yeah, I was like, is this a bit?
Oh, this is one of my contrarian things. Is that
I don't
hate
know.
The Shining. No,
You're like,
I
oh
love
yeah, it's fucking great.
No, it is. It's fucking amazing.
Okay,
and it's
good.
fucking rules. And there's, like I said, it's an incredibly dense text. All those Room 237 things, like there's, you could pick up those lines
Exactly.
throughout the movie. Visually, he's playing with a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
All the Native American stuff, even like the cans with the baking powder
Yep.
stuff, all of it.
Right.
It's incredible. Incredible movie.
One of those I realized this time with the tennis ball, what he's throwing the ball against is a Native American work of art.
Yeah.
That's just on that wall. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Tennis ball time.
And honestly, like the idea of him always being there, it's like him after failing to be like what his idea of a progressive man is, going back to the horrors of history that man inflicted. Like he's always been part of that, but now he's giving himself over to it. Is how I always saw it.
Right.
I think
White
it's an incredible
man's burden. Huh?
Yes.
I also love the image of him ending up in a maze that he can't get out of, because the whole movie is kind of about him not being very bright. You know what I mean? Like he tries to take this intellectual pursuit. He thinks he's this genius. When he has the opportunity to be that, he can't be it. He tries to get into this maze. He cannot get out. Sorry.
No, I think you guys are right.
Don't apologize for making a good point, by
Yeah,
the way.
I think this movie is obviously fantastic. I really love the atmospheric stuff with it.
Yeah,
and
totally.
what you were mentioning about those camera shots at the start that are sort of like Evil Dead-esque. It's just top to bottom great. And I want to mention, speaking of Mortal Kombat, get back to the important stuff.
Real movies.
No. Mortal Kombat 11, they're like now like, oh, we're adding Terminator and the Joker.
Oh, right.
Add Jack Torrance.
Yes. Can some of these fucking games grow a scrote and add Jack Torrance?
You could give him an axe.
Exactly.
And a tennis ball. You could throw a tennis ball at people.
And you know what? Add Barry Lyndon too.
You know what?
He just talks him to death.
You know what, Liu Kang? You can start now by getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's just him being shitty to the characters, and they get sad and leave.
Think of how fun that would be.
That would be like,
be
look, the
super
axe
fun.
would be look at those fatalities, man.
Oh yeah,
That's his power.
yeah, dude. So many sick ways to do a decap. Absolutely. Yeah, I love this movie. It's one of my all-time faves. I don't know that it's my favorite Kubrick because I'm a big weird 2001 guy, but I fucking love this movie. I think it's my favorite Nicholson performance, though. In a sea of great Nicholson performances, it's a hard decision to come by, but
it is.
For right now, in August 28th of 2019, it's my favorite Nicholson.
This is my favorite Kubrick, actually. I love 2001, but I think this is a bit more watchable.
It is.
It is.
It's a less of a struggle.
It's a three-way tie, I think, between those two and Eyes Wide Shut for me. Like,
that's a great movie
love
too.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, 2001, I mean, might take the cake for me as well, but this is quite a film.
And you know what? You can say it every so often, and we can say it here. Stephen King was wrong. And really quickly, because I said we would mention at the end, I know we're wrapping it up, but that television adaptation, it ain't great. It's fine at parts.
It was a mini series, right?
It was a 2-part thing.
Gotcha.
Rebecca De Mornay is the wife, which I guess is more close to fucking Stephen King's weird
She's
cheerleader
blonde
thing.
at least, yeah.
Yeah, there's that. Steven Weber is Jack, which is fine. It adheres much more to the book, and that's a problem because in whatever it was, like the late 90s when it came out, dude, those fucking like CGI hedge maze animals, or not hedge maze, hedge animals, which is closer, which is the book.
Yeah.
There's no hedge maze in the book. It's these animals. The movie, it's like, it was fucking ABC, made for TV movie. These things are like, brr, I'm a lion now. It looks like you're at fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
I mean, I do think that that's the point. I actually wonder now, come to think of it, if we're going to do this again in big screen. Now it is coming out. It's a huge deal.
Man, I feel like remaking this would be
it's such a tough, I feel like, because it only had the television thing.
Exactly.
And then it was like, we're going to do these movies, whatever. I don't think you can go the other way. What I do wish they would do, and it doesn't look like they're going to, I was a big fan of that first season of Castle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And what was cool was in that show was just like refs to Stephen King's shit. And then the story that played out was wholly original. But they had Gillian Jacobs, I think, played the character of Jackie Torrance
that's
in the
fun.
show. But then I heard that like the second season, they're doing like an American Horror Story thing. So it's
a
like,
different
it's just another situation in Castle Rock. And I'm like, fuck, I hope like she's in it in some
Don't
capacity.
they also reference, I'm trying to remember, I swore I heard a reference to Christopher Walken's character in The Dead Zone.
Yes, they make something about there's a guy that had psychic power. Yeah, there's a lot of that, but she was actually a character, and I thought it was kind of cool. I think that's a way you could do it.
Yeah.
I think it's an untouchable. You can't theatrically release an adaptation of this.
I'd be shocked if they didn't, honestly.
No, I know. I mean,
we are in like the King of Sans going on right
Yes.
now.
big time.
But like, he's got to have other books too, right?
Yeah.
it turns out he's got a ton.
Never done Insomnia, which would be an interesting one to
Remake
do.
Thinner. Do it again, man. Do it better.
Dude, remake Hearts in Atlantis.
But I already saw it in theaters the one time. That is The Shining from 1980, directed by some guy named Stanley Kubrick. Thank you so much for continuing to support this Patreon. This is the We Love Movies branch of the Patreon, and we thank you so much for jumping on board. Until next time, I'm Andrew Jupin.
Neffet's cabbage. Neffet's cabbage.
Wait, you want cabbage?
What's happening?
Cabbages.
He's hungry.
Oh, Chris Cabin.
Eric's sister.
Take it easy.